everybody.
Yo.
Lumus here from Failing at Gaming, and with me is Asmoth.
Also from Failing at Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm waving, I'm not on camera.
Yeah, no, I do that all the time too.
It's just out of habit. I'm acknowledging the computer.
Yeah. This is why I got a webcam, so I felt less silly when I waved at the audience.
Fair.
So here we are in Barol Town.
Yeah, you forgot where we were too.
Yeah. The nicest place in the world is what we're being told about it at every opportunity.
Yeah, but the fact that they say it is, and the fact that they spend the rest of the time slagging off the town next door, it makes me think maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe
saying.
everyone here is a jerk.
Yeah.
So there is a gym here that we want to look at, and also a school where we were going to beat up some kids, except one of them beat the heck out of us. So we've not been back just yet.
We still beat him in the grand scheme of things, though.
Did we catch a Pokemon on the other side of here yet?
No.
I don't think we did.
No,
I think that's the next thing on our list.
Yeah. Evening, Mickey.
Hey Miki, how are you doing?
I like the fact, by the way, when I came into the recording room today, there's just a giant jug, Pyrex jug, my Pyrex jug of water, but there was no glass. And I was like, is this your way of saying I need to drink more water? You're just going to make me drink straight from the jug?
You know, filling up the jug in advance is one thing. It feels weird to have your drink ready in advance.
Well, you've got flavoured condiments for it this time, so if I feel fed up of water, I can pour something else into it at least.
I think those were there last time. Unless they were downstairs. But yeah, I mean, help yourself to those.
Yeah, I might do later. When I've drunk about half of the jug and I'm getting tired of the taste of nothing.
You disappointed? What's up, Miki? Things not going great?
Yeah, what are you disappointed with? Because to be fair, it's a bit early to be disappointed with us. We haven't done anything yet, but that is equally a valid reason to be disappointed in us.
Just disappointed with us in general.
Yeah, I mean...
We're in the ocean, apparently.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that our map reading skills are as good as ever.
You see what we can catch before we fight this guy, because he will kill us, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure people are going to start thinking that I've moved in here. I mean, I feel like I spend more time here than I do at home sometimes.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Just feel a little weird, because you're here Monday, you're here today,
Yeah.
you're probably going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't be here all weekend.
Yeah. Some time to recover.
Yeah, no, I'll see you again Monday. It's just as the week goes on, you just hear, do you know what? I'm tired of your stupid face. Why did I agree to this? So are we in afternoon now?
Yes, afternoon now.
I mean, I can't tell. Like, another
got-
bird.
You had another bird.
Another burb.
A burb. It's a cute little parrot.
You guys make me laugh. Good, we're glad. That's kind of what we're here for.
Oh, the trade is region locked. Oh, okay. That's a shame, Miki, but don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She had a spare copy of a game that she'd like me to play. So I said, sure, I'll have a go at that on stream.
Oh.
But it's region locked, apparently.
Well, that's dickish.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but oh well. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it, Miki.
We appreciate the thought.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the thought.
So
Were there quick balls in this game?
no.
No.
If there are, we haven't encountered any yet.
Cool. I wondered if I'd already messed up.
No. Even if you had quick balls, they wouldn't be as broken in this game.
Yeah. Quick attack should be safe, you think?
Yeah.
It's a decent level.
It is, but I'm not sure we want another burb. So
Not
we're
gonna-
gonna be-
well,
so basically our entire team is going to be cats and burbs.
yeah. Cats and burbs and cats and burbs.
If we encounter a dog type, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Don't crit. Okay, it's still asleep. That means it's still asleep. It's not permanently asleep. That means it didn't crit.
Yeah.
19 Pokeballs, 1 netball, and 5 great. Where did we get 1 netball?
Did somebody give us a free sample or something?
They must have
picked
done.
it up somewhere.
That's for bugs and fish, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's throw some regular Pokeballs.
Yeah. Well, we've got 19 of them. We can afford to use a few.
Nice, first try.
What happens if we get a fish type? Oh, it's a fire flying!
Yeah.
Awesome, we have an elemental. It's useless for the gym coming up, but we have an elemental.
Yeah.
Haha! Are intelligent and commonly kept as pets. They can even be taught to talk, although not to the degree of insert joke here.
Hold on a second. Nope.
No.
But I'd remembered.
They're intelligent and commonly kept as pets until they supplant the owners with their leadership skills.
Is one of the items on sale now, though? Oh, if it's on sale now, maybe I should just go out and buy it.
You can afford it.
Say that, I'm recently unemployed.
Are you actually unemployed now? Have you handed in your notice?
I'm going to.
So you're not unemployed yet?
Yeah, I'm not technically unemployed yet.
Yeah. So this is a fiery burb.
Yeah. That's like a parrot?
Yes, or a parakeet.
Yeah, a parakeet.
Pyrokeet.
Pyrokeet, I like it.
That should make the chat happy. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that.
yeah, that's good.
Pyrokeet. Good one. To be honest, I forgot it was fire. I thought, oh great, another normal flying type, just what we need.
I suspected it was fire from the way it looked, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but you've played Pokemon enough. You can assume nothing from the way something looks.
Yeah.
Case in point, Gyarados.
Yeah.
And Charizard.
Yeah. I don't know if we ever replied to the how are we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Had a lazy, selfish me day today, so just, done whatever I wanted, ignored everybody else. It's been good.
I've been taking care of my knees most of the day, so I'm exhausted. While some people have been slacking off.
Hey, I'm entitled to have a slack day every now and then.
Yeah.
Next week, when all the work kicks off again and I'm having a mini aneurysm, I'll know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, it's another Pokemon I meant to have up front, incidentally.
Yeah, I assumed that, but never mind. What was that? It burnt our berry, you son of a...
Outrageous.
Yeah, let's not send out our highest level Pokemon.
Who does handle this?
Not a chew, because it's electric.
I guess. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage here. Because that hurt more than I thought it would.
That hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't see what the move was, but it friggin' hurt.
Incinerate. Is that one that I really know? Yeah, I guess we try the electric one and see if we can get a move in.
See if we can fry it. I mean, it's wild. It probably won't use the same move again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pain.
Okay. That still hurt a lot.
Son of a...
That was a crit.
Yeah. Electrocute the damn thing.
This guy is going to use the next freaking move. The Incinerate again.
My water.
Okay. Glad I healed.
Whew.
You keep healing until he does something different?
I guess. Then we fight fire with fire and use our burb.
Yeah, that is tempting.
I mean, that one's stronger than our burb.
Yeah. Which is the count. We could charge. Raises our special defense and boosts the next electric move we use.
Yeah.
Protect against Incinerate.
Yeah. It's faster than us, good to know.
Mm.
Fry it. No, not you.
Okay. Heal up and go on the offensive.
Yeah.
Save Jeanette.
How many of these moves does it have? Okay, that's less damage.
Yeah, okay.
Just wait for a crit then.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, our electric moves are not incredible, yeah.
We probably shouldn't train here.
I starting to feel that way myself. I thought we'd be alright, but no. No, we are not.
Oh my no. Burning through super potions like they're going out of fashion. Huzzah!
That's nice to know.
Can we kill it?
I think we probably can. Oh.
That's fine, that won't kill us.
Yeah. It's annoying though.
It's annoying because we thought, haha, we've got you!
Yeah.
Tweef!
Oh.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh. Finally! Evolve into something more useful! Do not accidentally press whatever button counts as B. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what it evolved into. It's kind of cool.
I still don't remember. Jeanette's evolving. Woo! We got... Okay. Kinet Monk.
Yeah, Kinet Monk.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. And now I think it actually counts as an electric type.
Ooh.
Yeah, normal electric.
Exotic typing. Still got pickup.
So look at the stats now.
Cycle.
Yeah, it's looking a bit healthier.
Yeah.
I mean, attack's now weak as hell, but...
I think the attack stayed the same and the special attack just rocketed.
Yeah, that I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Maybe now it can handle some burbs.
Hopefully. Oh boy. She's got long eyes.
God damn it, Lumus. Why did you just go down?
I didn't want to walk through the grass more than I had to. Love to hide in this tall grass, you say, is nowhere near the tall grass.
I love to hide in the tall grass with all the birds. We don't have a rock type yet. That makes me sad.
Got a grass type, though.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Don't worry, we never rest in peace.
Yeah, I appreciate the thought, Miki, but you know. Yeah, if you want to send me something, that's I'm absolutely welcome, but don't feel like you have to. It's completely optional.
Hit it with a rock.
Just smash it with a rock. Like, no obligations. But I'll be grateful for anything that you do send.
Oh wow, that's pretty high defense. But we just lowered it, so I'll hit it with another rock.
Yeah.
Zip. So I was watching a video earlier today, talking about some of the hardest PS1 and PS2 games.
Yeah.
I think it was the top 13. I don't know why. 13 seemed a bit of a random number, but... and I was having a look through it, and I was quite surprised. Some of the choices I was like, oh, I know that game, and I agree. And some of them I was like, really? So, when I was watching the PS1 one, Driver was in there, and I was like, I don't remember Driver being a particularly hard game.
I don't know that one.
It's quite a fun game. I finished it, and I really enjoyed it. So the good sign that it's not a very hard game is that I finished it. I know the point they made was like the first level for some reason is unreasonably hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first level you're just in a parking garage, and you've got a list of maneuvers to perform in a minute, and for some reason it's just obscenely hard to do all of them.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's fine. Crash Bandicoot was in there, which I don't agree. It's a hard game. I mean, it has a few challenging elements to it, as all platformers do.
The first one's a lot harder than the next couple.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so that was in there. The actual one that won, I can't remember what its bloody name is now. It's an RPG called something like Alundra or something. and it's like apparently it's one of the most renowned, difficult JRPGs ever.
Yeah.
But the story is amazing, and people love it. But it's so hard to finish. And I actually had a copy of it at one point. A friend of mine lent me his copy, and I do remember playing it for about an hour and going, "God, this is hard," and just stop playing it. And one of the major challenges of it is it's a JRPG where you can run around and walk around like Pokémon. It's a bit Zelda-y, basically. But the puzzles are so hard.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally brain-bending puzzles. And that's what I think made me give up on it, because I didn't even get to the end of the first area, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
But it was a fun game. Definitely one that we could do for the channel if we ever wanted another 100 episode plus series.
Yeah.
And then the PS2 ones.
Are there any others on the PlayStation list I'd recognise?
Tomb Raider 3, specifically.
Yeah.
I've never played any of the Tomb Raider series. I played one very briefly at a friend's, but I never actually played it myself.
Yeah, same here.
And apparently the third one is just notoriously evil. Like, it literally just kills you so many times in the first minutes.
I remember people not being fond of the save system in 3. Like, I think in the first one you could save anywhere, in the second one you could only save at certain points. And in the third one, they decided to compromise between these two by giving you save crystals.
Yeah.
So you get like 20 save crystals for the whole game, and you can only save by using them.
Yeah.
Which honestly seems harsher than either system to me.
Yeah. Heart of Darkness was in there, which is a game that I did play and very much enjoyed, but it is quite hard.
Yeah.
I will grant that one, it deserves to be on the list.
I've heard of it, I've not played it.
You would love it. You should play it. It's really good.
Yeah.
The level of depth in it is just very impressive. Certainly for the generation, it's beautifully animated for the game, for that console period, and it is a lot of fun. I think it's just unnecessarily hard in that there are some enemies that can one-hit kill you, and you can't tell them apart from normal enemies. But one of the things that's kind of fun, if fun is the right word, is the amount of painful death animations they did for your character.
Yeah.
Like, literally, bearing in mind that the main character is a child.
Oh, okay.
The main character is a child with a homemade gun that fights shadows, and the enemies are shadows. They're like the evil grown-up cousins of the Heartless, is probably the best way I can describe the pictures.
Right.
And they're like some that will just eat you whole. And then there are others where they'll catch you and then they'll rip your arm off, and it's like, dude!
Yeah, that seems...
It is, it's quite brutal for, in inverted commas, a kid's game.
I was picturing something... At first I was picturing something a little more like Space Quest, where, collecting all the deaths is half the fun. Finding all the different ways to kill the main character.
No. There was a space game in there where you play as, a sort of, Johnny Bravo-esque character, and you just fall to your death constantly, because the levels are long space hallways with platforms.
Yeah.
I can't remember that one. Anyway,
Yeah, she does. Bertie's got some serious duck face going on from behind.
Yeah, she does.
Whack. Meow. Whack. Whack.
But yeah, we should maybe play Heart of Darkness, because it is a really, really good game.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend that. So, we could play it on stream and just cry into the sadness and darkness.
Yeah.
And the chat can try and support us, because it's a very depressing game. And then they did the PS2 list. Not gonna lie, quite a lot of the PS2 list I hadn't heard of.
Yeah.
Actually no, back to the PS1 list, and this one I definitely disagree with. Admittedly, it was 13 on the list. 10 Stealth Assassin.
Okay.
That game's not hard.
Yeah.
I finished the original with a Grandmaster rank on every level but one. It's not that hard.
Okay.
It's hard if you're bad at it. Like, if you go in with the wrong attitude. It's a stealth game. If you go in intending to fight people, you will die because they will gang up on you and just stab you. If you go in being stealthy, it's actually a really easy game and it's good fun.
Yeah. You will probably be making that face a lot, yes. Since I die a lot in games that were not expecting me to die constantly in.
But yeah, so the PS2 list, the only games I recognised were Siren, which I have.
Yeah, it's one of the ones we need to play.
Yeah, it's on the playlist. And the critiques for that were the controls are not intuitive, all the playable characters suck, in that none of them have got any kind of combat ability or skill. Yeah, I mean, there were things that I was like, yeah, these are probably quite fair. These are the sort of things that we would have problems with.
Yeah. Maybe somewhat intended as part of the style.
Maybe. One of the things that made me laugh about it was they showed a clip, obviously, and it was like, get in the car holding a key, and it's like, press select to insert key into things rattling on the window trying to get you. Press select to crank engine, things still attacking at the window. Press select to take off handbrake. I'm like, really? Just drive the damn car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can see why people would have issue with that, because I would definitely have issue with that. But yeah, so that was on the list, and I haven't played it, but I could see that. Devil May Cry 3 was on the list.
Oh yeah.
I know nothing about Devil May Cry, but I've heard that apparently that's the hardest of the Devil May Cry games.
I've only played the first 3. It's definitely the hardest of the first 3, but I don't know that it's a hard game. Like, the thing is, Devil May Cry games don't like take it easy on you. The normal difficulty is very difficult, but there's always an easy mode.
Yeah.
And easy mode is not super tough.
Yeah.
Like, you have to unlock the easy mode by dying a whole
you have to
bunch.
die a lot to do that. But
The game kind of makes fun of you, but there's an easy mode there.
yeah. Well, the guy who was doing the thing, he was talking about, it's not a particularly, like, bad or good game in any regard of the difficulty setting. Says, but the fact it gives you the chance to do something like Dante Must Die mode, where enemies do 250% damage, and I was like, yeah, but you kind of have to ask for that. You have to unlock it, and then you have to say, I want to do that.
Yeah, unlocking hidden super difficulties is not the game being hard.
Yeah, I didn't particularly agree with that sort of like mechanism of notation for it. It's like, yeah, that's like, if you're gonna flick a lie and expect it to bite you, sort of thing.
Yeah. You're playing on a difficulty that has the main character's name followed by the words "must die." What were you expecting?
Yeah. What else was on the list? There were a couple that I actually recognised in the PlayStation 2 list, and I can't remember most of them. Not many of them were ones that we would play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any others now off the top of my head. Like, the number one was not one I'd even heard of, and I was like, oh, that's a surprise, because I was expecting it to be something, that we knew, and we were like, oh god, yeah, we avoid that game.
Do you remember what its name was?
No, I can't. Can't remember it all. But yeah, like I said, there are only like 2 games on the list that I recognised for the PlayStation 2, and I was like, huh. But this is the thing, I think we've established in the past that there are some games that we play that we would expect us to be really bad at, and we're actually quite good. And then the games that everybody loves, and we're like, this is terrible.
Dude, it's just sunk in as I looked at the Pokemon Center there.
What?
We finally got 6 Pokemon. Full squad here.
Only just dawned on you.
Yeah.
So, what level do we want to reach before we try and progress?
I'd like to get everybody at least to level 13. Just so that the newcomers are caught up with the others in theory.
I'm trying to think, what are we going to use for the gym?
I mean, our starter's probably the best bet.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'd be doing for a backup.
I'm happy with Pyrokeet.
Yeah.
See, one of the things that's quite nice about this game, that is also equally annoying though, is the fact that you don't know when any Pokemon evolves. It's quite nice. It's like, oh, it's evolving into something awesome I've not seen before. And then every now and then you're like, oh, come on, when is this thing going to evolve? Is it going to evolve?
Yeah.
Like, I assume that our Burb is going to evolve at some point, but he's already level 16 and he hasn't evolved.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know.
And I know that Foxic will evolve, but not until a ridiculously high level, which is annoying as hell.
Yeah, I think our ones had just evolved at the time that we stopped playing. We did this before.
Yeah, and we were about level 25, 30 by that point.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we must have been higher actually, because our starters had evolved. And then it evolved to like 36.
Yeah.
We sank way more time into this than I realised.
Yeah, I don't remember us getting that far.
We probably didn't. There was probably a lot of nervous, anxious grinding, but...
That also seems likely.
Because I think we both definitely lost a Pokemon during the run to a freak crit, and that put us on super high alert.
I think we lost quite a few Pokemon like that.
I don't remember how many we lost, if I'm honest, but I know we definitely did lose some.
I feel like I lost my starter. I seem to remember getting really mad because now I'd never know what it evolved into.
What was your starter again?
The electric water horse.
Yeah, I feel like you did, because I don't remember what it evolves into either. This Fireburb's awesome.
Yeah. Priority back up front for a bit then. Maybe we're ready for school after we've done here. I'm wondering how far we can get down the next route. I assume they'll stop us at some point.
Yeah.
Well, if we can get another catch there, that'd be nice. Maybe like, I don't know, a grass water type or something.
Yeah, Lotad would have really hit the spot.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been bad. We'd have known what we were doing in the gym.
Yeah. I mean, the water bug would have been terrible. At least then it's got a water in it.
Yeah. Wouldn't have liked rocks though.
No, but none of the waters we could encounter at this point probably would, because obviously if we got a Magikarp that would be useless. If we got a Fortog, it's poison, it wouldn't like the ground.
Yeah. None of them would be ideal.
Screw you! Stop mocking me!
I've always had a fondness for Lotad. It's such a silly Pokemon. Like goofy face.
Yeah, I mean, they look pretty goofy in themselves. And the fact that they evolve into essentially a Mexican bandito.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get any less silly as they evolve. I'd say they get less dopey, more silly.
I think the middle form probably looks the least dumb.
Smells health going down like that? Yeah, they kind of... It doesn't scroll down gradually in this game like it does in the canon ones. It just kind of bounces down each time you hit.
We will relentlessly and constantly murder Outons because we can't have one.
Yes. Jealousy and spite.
So an interesting question would be, if we get a new Pokemon, what do we drop?
Well, that will depend on the type of the new Pokemon, I guess. Yeah, if we can't have an O10, no one can. Remember, when everybody has O10s, nobody will have O10s.
I mean, you joke, but that's the kind of mentality that we tend to have. Straight to the Armageddon factor. So I just had a thought, right? So the Pokemon cries are obviously taken from other ones like Foxynet. So is the new one, like our cat Pokemon, is that somebody literally just going into a mic? Is somebody doing their own Pokemon cries?
Quite possibly. Nobody can unsee Ducky 30.
No.
Her duck face is eternal.
See, I'm just remembering a few funny lines from Detective Pikachu, which I can't share with you because you've not seen it yet.
Somebody who's not gonna die to a low kick.
You knew what it was doing.
Yeah. Remind me of why Demon Souls is the best game. So in all of the Dark Souls games, which I'd already played,
Right.
there's an item you can get called the Cat Ring, which reduces falling damage.
Right.
And it puts a little icon on your toolbar that's like a little cat symbol.
Right.
It's, you know, very very artistic, fits in with the universe. Yeah, just like a little drawing, like a rune thing.
Okay.
Then I played Demon Souls, which is the game that was made before.
Right.
And I found the cat ring. I was like, oh cool, it's in this game too, I'll try it on. And the symbol that it puts there is just an actual cat. It's like a photo of a cat. It doesn't fit with anything else in the game, it looks so out of place. They obviously just took a quick photo of their own cat, cropped out the background and slapped it on the health bar.
I was half expecting you to say something different there. I was half expecting you to say, so the cat ring, oh, I'll try it out, put it on, jumped off a cliff, died instantly. Turns out it doesn't do reduced fall damage in this game, it does something completely different.
Yeah. In this game, it just fools you into jumping off of cliffs.
Yeah. The jerk ring.
Parakeet up front. See what these people have.
Do we want to start with the guy? Are we leaving the guy with the cap stood near the centre of the ring for last? I feel like he is the leader here.
Yeah. Figure if I learn how to battle Pokemon good, I can beat Pokemon Red version easy.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
You should learn to speak English good. Alright then, here I come. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically how it looks. It's like a picture like this, but obviously without the glasses. Alright, feel like we've probably got this one.
Based on the fact that Tonomi sucks.
Yeah.
Why is everybody faster than us?
We've not got the fastest of Firebirds, have we?
No, like our entire team, everybody's faster than us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're flying, so we're immune to ground.
Yeah,
We probably can't swap out because it's probably got Thingy Trap.
most likely. Heck.
Yeah, its defense is pretty poor.
Okay. Wait, I was waiting for the moment where he's like, "You fool! You didn't heal, and my Pokemon knew Slash all along." Now we can swap
Yeah,
out, right?
should be able to. I mean, do we want to? Do we not just want to heal and kill it?
Does it not have rock moves?
It's got Mud Slap.
So is that going to be its only move?
At level 13, I would say so.
Okay.
Probably got Headbutt.
I'll try healing then. I'm just saying if it's got rock throw, that's going to be 4 times
It
damage.
shouldn't have Rock Throw. I don't remember mine ever having Rock Throw.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, Headbutt.
Yeah. Okay, that's alright.
Yeah.
It looks like the sort of thing that would have rock throw. And I can't do it looking like a rock.
But then it would just be throwing itself.
That's what a Geodude does, right? Rock throw and tackle are the same move for a Geodude. I think that's my niece on her way to bed.
Well, I'm gonna go heal.
Yeah. You take over for me. I'll be right back.
You don't need any, are you sure? Sure.
That did not work out. How did I end up back upstairs? Oh, wait. Yeah, this is why I don't control, generally. I'm just here for colourful commentary. Nope. Ah. How's he got this controller set up? What the hell, Lumus? Ah. This is not a good indication of my gaming level of skill, Mickey. This is what I'm saying. I can normally do so much better. I blame Lumus and his dodgy controller setup.
How's it going?
Why do you have a stuffed cat?
Shasha said it was very important that I take it. Earlier on she climbed onto my bed and was very distressed that I didn't have a thing to snuggle when I sleep. So now I've got a cat.
You have a normal cat.
I do. That's what I told her. I told her that Tilly climbs on my bed at night and I snuggle her. But I've got this now as well. I've also got a sticker of a bow on my arm.
You now have an IV sticker.
Yes.
Anyway, take over.
Okay, hold on to this.
I don't know what to do with this. It doesn't have the bone structure to stand up under its own weight. I think it needs to be put down.
No, that's actually normal for cats. Would you mind battling just for practice, you know?
Stand up! Okay, there we go. I mean, it looks unnatural, but it's standing.
Yeah. Ah, a couple fly.
Ah, you so dead.
I'm gonna murder it.
Kill it with fire! Oh, you got bug bite, do you? Well, I'm going to incinerate it! Please tell me you didn't get that there.
I think I do. Did that see? Oh, it is different.
Yeah, no, it
fighters. Okay.
That was a lot of XP.
Yeah. I keep making those gains.
Cha-ching!
I assume growl.
Yeah. But we ain't gonna use it.
Yeah. I will snuggle the stuffed cat.
Oh, you guys are so dead. You don't even know how dead you are.
You did not pick a good team for today. Sorry, kid. No, I'm sure their deaths were quite painless. Thanks, I guess.
Yes, the deaths were quite painless. One of them was literally incinerated alive. The other one had its skull caved in by a bird.
They were dead before they knew it. Let's give them some berries just in case. We're about to go up against something terrible, I'm sure.
Well, this is the boss man of this pseudo gym.
Yeah.
It was a one-hit KO. I mean, I feel bad because that was really, we should have been channeling Pokemon Stadium there.
Yeah.
God, it's a one-hit wonder.
We good to take on this guy? Do we need to go to the Pokemon Center first?
I feel like we shouldn't lose because we lost 4 HP, but depends what he's going to throw, I guess.
Yeah. What? Oh, was this guy just going to tell us to train the other kids?
Probably. But now he's going to, you know...
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was just messing. Were you originally from another region?
All these
No,
dang kids and their Pokemon Red version.
He's a youngster. Yeah, he's a youngster. Ooh, Dunsparce. That should be fine.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Probably gonna mostly have ground moves.
Yeah.
Light it up.
It uses Rock Throw. Oh no.
Did that just say roll?
Yes, it did. We need to move.
Time you are gone. Catnip, I think.
I guess.
Freaking Dunsparce.
Why can it roll? It's not round. Smash his face in.
Yeah.
That'll learn you. Yeah, that was mildly concerning for a moment there.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy that experience.
Now everybody's packing these things.
Yeah. Still, this is still our best Pokemon for this fight, so Leech Sealer, 'cause this thing is distressingly tanky.
And hit it with a rock like we do everything else.
Yep.
Whew, that's
You know what
dumb.
happens to a Kinetmonk when it's hit with a rock? Same thing as happens to everything else. It gets hit by a rock. Come on, finish it.
Cha-ching.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh.
that thing.
Is that what a Grozard evolves into?
No, I think it's a completely separate Pokemon.
Okay. Don't know what it is then.
Fine Whip?
I think it's probably a ground type. Heck.
Interesting.
It's a flying type.
Okay, so it's Resists grass.
Hmm. Time to drop a leech seed on it and change out, I guess.
Did we not just... Oh, did we eat our berry?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Why do you have peck?
It's got a bit of a beak, I guess.
More of a beak than outing, I'll give you that.
Hmm.
Do you want to try metal clawing it, or...?
Yeah.
It's faster than it looks.
Whatever it is, it's resist grass but not metal. It's not a dragon type, is it? It's the sort of thing that looks like it might be a dragon type.
Try hitting it with a rock, see how effective that is.
Might be a dragon. So the winner go the spoils. But I don't actually have a nugget on account of I'm a little kid.
There we go. I don't know if you noticed, but you're also a kid.
I mean, arguably so are we.
You're an older kid.
Yeah. Maybe he's like 10 years old, the age of majority in the Pokemon universe. Good work, Wanda. You beat up all those kids.
So now what? I mean, there's a
Well-
guy on the outside of town we didn't beat up yet.
Well, he said if you haven't already beaten the gym, which suggests that maybe we're supposed to go to the gym before we went to the school, so we could probably just steamroll it.
Well, we can always go and pick on a flunky and see how we do.
Yeah. See what the first person in there is like.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've you know, starter should probably
Yeah.
do okay.
Catnip up front, so there's no nasty surprises, and
Yeah. They say it gets darker as you go in,
yeah.
because we're further and further away from the light.
Strengthen myself by crushing boulders with my fists.
Do you actually, though? Because to crush a boulder with your fist is incredibly impractical.
Yeah. Anything is faster than us. We're the world's laziest squad.
Because they're cats and burbs.
Well, our Pokemon skip leg day. Actually, on closer inspection, our cat is wearing weighted clothing, if you look closely.
Because it's got a few steel rings around one leg, one arm, and a tail.
Yes. So, building up its muscles at the expense of its speed. Guy strengthened his arms while smashing logs and caught Tonami while strengthening his arms, I guess. Tonami does sound the sort of thing you might catch whilst working out in a cave.
They are the Zubats of this gen.
Well, I mean more in a medical sense. Yeah, I was hanging around in a cave earlier and I think I may have caught Tonami. Well, that was pretty easy.
By puzzle, you mean it gets darker the further in we get?
I assume there's going to be like switches under the rocks or something. Suppose we should probably heal though.
Are we just going to have a horrendous overpowered starter at the end of this?
Quite possibly. That's what happens when you've got only one Pokemon that's good for a certain gym. It gets light around the edges as well. Cave, wild Pokemon can jump out from anywhere. Look out!
I question the legitimacy of this as a cave and you as a Pokemon.
Look out, a Pokemon.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Yeah.
I forgot Bulldoze was a move.
Hone claws.
What does that do?
Something that raises our attack. Boosts both attack and accuracy.
Yeah, nice, but
Yeah. It's interesting, but I don't think it works for us.
nah, I don't think we'd drop any of our current moves for it.
No.
I like the fact it's a dark move.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm more interested if it raises our attack multiple times. Raising accuracy is a bit... Well, I suppose it depends on what move you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're using Thunder, owning your claws would be useful. Pokemon are jokes, got it. You definitely heard that right. I should probably keep healing. At least until we get... At least until we find where they sell the lemonade. Oh,
Somebody's calling us.
it's Brent. Who was Brent again?
No idea.
Ready for another throwdown?
Some guy on Route 2 apparently.
Hmm.
I would say he's a fisherman.
Brent sounds like a fisherman sort of name.
So, unrelated story. I went to the dentist the other day, and they had a look at my teeth and gave me my usual, yeah, you're fine, see you in 6 months, like they always do.
And then the next day your teeth fell out?
No. But they offered me some cosmetic cleaning while I was there.
Huh.
And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll give it a go. And then they got what could only be described as an air gun,
Hmm.
which they then proceeded to fill with lemon sherbet. And I say this because, like, they picked up the bottle and put it down, and they poured it in, and it just looked like lemon sherbet as it went in. It even had the wispy, sort of like, you know, effective sherbety residue.
Yeah.
And I looked at the bottle when she put it down in front of me, and it said lemon flavour. And I thought, yeah, alright, this is going to be one of those, oh, it's lemon flavour, like the medicines they give you as a kid. Oh, it's banana flavour. Well, it's not like any banana I've ever tasted. And then she went around my teeth with what could only be described as a scrubbing brush attached to a drill.
Right.
And then blasted me with this gun, which, I will be honest, it did basically feel like she was blasting my mouth with lemon sherbet. It was exceptionally lemony, to the point where my mouth was salivating so much because of the sourness of the lemon. I was like, just dribbling down my face. And I came out afterwards, and, well, she finished that, and then she showed me in the mirror, and I was like, I don't know how you did that, because you basically went at me with a scrubbing brush and a packet of sherbet lemon, and my teeth are cleaner and whiter for it, so I can't really complain. Touche. And then I was walking home, and obviously, like, my mouth was... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to smash rocks and find the gem then.
Yeah.
So,
Do you
yeah.
feel ready for the gym leader?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to go and kick some other randoms in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was walking home, and I was, like, running my tongue over my teeth, and like, oh yeah, there's so much cleaner now. And it's like, if only I could taste anything other than blood and lemon.
When life gives you lemons, clean your teeth.
But yeah, so I was very happy with the outcome. But yeah, it's just the wire brush thing I hate anyway, because every time they use it, they always catch your gums, and then you just start hemorrhaging blood into your mouth.
Yeah.
So I got home and like spat in the sink, and it was like basically just red, and I was like, God damn it. But yes. Oh, are you not a trainer, or did we already fight you?
When they are attacking groups. Dangerous to go through it alone.
Okay, assumingly
That's
we won't be able to go through there then until we've beaten the gym leader, and then somebody will come and help us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was. I was happy at the end of it, but it was quite an odd experience.
Yeah.
It's like if you know, you're trying to encourage people to make things eat healthier and keep their teeth healthy. Why is your cleaning stuff like lemon sherbet?
Yeah.
Sending mixed messages.
Okay. Who's our lowest level?
Pretty.
The people lying in ambush ahead.
I don't know.
Things just wash up on this beach.
No trainers down here. That's a surprise. Oh,
2 nuggets just
I
lying
say
in
that's
inventory now.
10k we got waiting there.
Yeah.
Come on then, punk. What do you got?
I'm tired of running. Let's battle. We've not really been chasing you.
Oh god, I forgot about those things.
I didn't know Sonic the Hedgehog married a Sand Slash.
Yeah, I completely forgot. That's electric ground, I think.
Oh, okay. Seems reasonable.
Rude.
So that's to fight by charging at us at super speed. Okay.
We have so much stuff that's weak to electric.
Yeah. And everything that's not is weak to ground. And Foxlick's not actually flying.
He does levitate, so at least he's immune to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just been standing there all this time. He's not even tired of going home each night and pretending I
Oh, we
went
can't even
running.
poison it because it's asleep.
Yeah. Tired of going at home at night and pretending to his wife he's been running when actually he's just been sleeping under that tree.
Yeah, I forgot about Gibraltar. Gibraltar, sorry, not Gibraltar, that's a place.
Yeah.
Almost certainly where this Pokemon comes from.
If we capture one, I hope it's not going to cause any disagreements with Spain.
Woo! Learn something!
Never! I'm scared this thing's going to emulate and it's just going to kill us.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but... Let's switch to our electric type anyway. Play to our strengths. He's running in his heart. Much like me, even though I spend most of the day sitting here, I'm still... Inside, I'm still running from my problems.
Whew.
If only he'd stayed hydrated, this wouldn't have happened.
Drink deep from the well of your failure! Yeah, we probably need to have that sound.
We're not getting very far. Every fight is battering us.
This ain't like early Pokemon games, Lumus, where you can just get to a good level early on and be like, yeah, I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
That kind of complacency is going to get us killed, man.
Let's say we should go beat up that rich boy some more so that we can afford an infinite supply of potions. But we actually have got some nuggets we can sell.
Yeah, we've got plenty of money.
Where's the shop?
The other way, right at the entrance.
Okay. It's a dumb place for it.
I mean, to be fair, we really needed the centre when we arrived, not the
Yeah.
marked. And we went straight into that training academy like idiots.
Yeah. Can be sold at a high price.
2.
2.
That
gives us a...
that 1 nugget is more than we actually currently hold.
Yeah. Gives off
You
a...
just tripled your money, kid. Yeah, we're good like that.
Gives off a lustrous gleam and can be sold for a good amount too. Makes sense. Grammatically correct.
I think it's the wrong 2, but...
What will 5 of these cost us to? 5 of these and the rest in super potions? Or just super potions? I don't
I
know.
don't really think we need any balls at the moment. I mean, you're really stockpiling the super potions.
So we don't have to keep coming back to the Pokemon Center every 30 seconds. We'll be grateful for those super potions later.
We're loading them into our super soaker.
Yeah.
Go on, he's going to turn around the minute we try and walk past. Huh.
Just really interested
Are
in
you
that tree.
Are you okay, dude?
You having a hard time there, sir? Listen, it's gonna be alright. From West Tandor to East and back again. And then he turns back to staring at the tree.
Okay.
Interesting.
Another super potion.
One more for the collection.
Hey, an Ekans! Hey, a recognizable Pokemon!
Yeah.
Neat. It worries me that we are not higher level than the wild Pokemon around here.
Oh, great. To be fair, most of our squad are. Well, about half of our squad is. Nobody's got anything good here, have they?
Nope.
Maybe it's only got Poison Sting.
It's gonna have Rap. Ekans!
Second.
Oh good, it's Moron. Oh, it's got Bite. Really good attack to have at this level.
Yeah.
I miss my Arbok.
You shut up now of all times, Lady Meow. So you bring this on yourself. How you doing, Lady Meow? You having a good evening? Can I have the grass with white murders us?
Huh.
Ooh, can unlock our hidden power.
Are these all trainers or?
Probably. Something that occurs to me is that Toneme's only got 3 moves, right?
Yes.
And
Let's one of
TMs
them
are
sucks, so.
TMs are reusable.
You could probably teach it Return, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's probably better than Smog.
it's probably better than Tackle, right? Smog at least is poison. There's not going to be many scenarios where it's
Yeah, but
good to use.
we've got Poison Gas.
Yeah, I mean it's a poison attack. And again, even super effective Tackle will do more.
I would say get rid of Smog personally, but
Alright. Did notice you were on Discord and the like constantly this morning. The system is down. The system is down. The system is down. What? You don't know that song? Can't it just teach return to everybody who's just using a plain physical move? It's almost certainly better than most of them. If it's not already, it will be later. With a scratch. Hey, at least you got a lot of that important procrastination out of the way, so you can focus onto it now. It's going good. Very few of us have died.
None of us have died yet. Very few of us have died.
So far, no fatalities.
Catnip does not have anything to replace.
That's true.
Yeah, I miss my Arbok.
Yeah.
My Arbok was pretty cool.
Yeah, Arbok was cool. Neat that that was the shiny I got as well, so that we finally were able to set up the freezer cooler fun. Or fun, joke, whatever.
Why are you getting rid of all the moves that let us strike first?
Do more damage instead.
You don't know that just yet.
Meow. I suppose it tells us. Wait. Yeah. So his power 60. Is that just his base power? I guess we'll have to use it to figure out what type it is.
You there,
Well,
child.
Yeah, should we put Tonomi up front and see if we can figure this move out? Get some bits just to get on the leaderboard. Become the champion, Lady Meow. You can't let Norellon hug all the glory.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. It's the shorts kid.
Youngster Nelson. Not Youngster Joey. So this thing is pure normal, right?
Yeah.
So if it's super effective, we know it's fighting.
Basically.
If it's not, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. It's one off the list. Can handle this. 14. I'm switching to catnip. Actually, let's let Pyrokeet handle it.
Yeah, it should be alright.
Remember that there's
That's
also.
so annoying.
We could switch again.
Yeah,
Just so that we don't fall asleep. Yeah, remember that bits also give you text-to-speech. Currently the bit limit for text-to-speech is 1 bit, so you can drop a single bit and get the bot to read out your message.
And now we swap.
Yes. This one's probably catnip's.
Couldn't think he had that.
Who?
Jeanette.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. Assuming he doesn't lead with super killer mud strike or whatever.
After all this time, this is it.
TXT die SP Ekaitrar.
What?
Perfect work as always, Texas speech bar.
What just happened?
Lady Meow donated some bits along with a message, and the Texas speech bot read it out for her. Lady Meow, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, the Tix to SPCH bot is doing great work today. Yeah. Texas speech bot is Welsh, don't draw attention to it. She thinks she speaks good English.
Right.
After that last battle, apparently he needs new shorts. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll go back in here. Yeah, there's like a different text-to-speech bar for every language, but I was like, everybody's going to be using the English one, right? I want a text-to-speech bot that can be ours. So I tried some of the other languages to see if they were able to read English. Because obviously their dictionary, their vocabulary is set to the language. Like most of them completely incomprehensible, but I tried the Welsh one a couple of times and it sounds pretty understandable, and it's going to be a voice that hardly anybody else is going to be using, right? In practice. The Welsh bot, not quite as understandable as I thought it was going to be, but people seem to like it anyway. Perhaps more so.
You'll get it. You'll get him, Lady
Tuesday.
Meow. He's not here. You can do whatever. You can totally take him.
Gonna sneak up behind him when he's not watching and break his neck. Perfect place for a battle.
A wooden bridge over what may assumedly be a deep gully full of water.
Yeah, where else would you have a battle?
Gentleman Sir Goldcorn.
Ooh.
That was more elaborate than I was expecting. Okay.
It's a classic samurai style showdown.
Bless you.
If you wish to cross my bridge, you must beat me in a contest of swordsmanship. Okay, let's see what hidden power does. Robin Hood and Little John. Okay, neutral on poison. It turned out we just got a normal type hidden power.
Can it do that?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't see any reason it couldn't. It does more damage than return, apparently. Nonetheless, I think we should get out of there.
I might start using the clicker for every time we think we may have goofed. I mean, it's sat on the desk and you're not using it for anything.
Yeah. One of the drinking game rules is that anytime your Pokemon takes a hit and you hold your breath while you watch the health bar going down, you drink.
Why are you sending out our burb type against a snake type?
Hey, it's neutral. Okay, because some birds eat snakes and some snakes eat birds. Cancun.
Dark normal, I think.
Yeah.
We don't have any fighting moves.
Not on this Pokemon. Catnip's got one.
Oh yeah, they've got one. Ow!
Yeah, let me get out of here. So, I'm a little scared about Pursuit, but which is why I healed before swapping.
Yeah, I don't think it's got.
I remember Little John having a snake. That's Quarterstaff was a common nickname for a snake back in those days.
Oh, Narellon finally showed up. Did you? Because he heard somebody was outspending him.
The topic of Narellon's money came up, and so he appeared.
Seems legit.
Also, thank you, Miki. And how are you doing, Narellon? Having a good evening?
I don't know, you ask him as if you actually care.
I'm doing good. Had a pretty decent day. Narellon of many names.
Do you want to tag the electric Pokemon straight in?
We still haven't figured out what the hidden power is, though.
One fight. Is it worth the aggro of tagging in and out?
Saying, if we've got an electric one, this will reveal it.
Alright.
Fishing around all Tandor. But this here bridge is the best fishing spot in the region. Maybe we should use the old rod here.
What, got a better class of Magikarp? Oh, shiz! Oh, shiz! That's a high level.
That is, I'm not going to try and hidden power here. I'm going to go straight to catnip. See you, Lady Meow. Hope writing goes well.
So, one goof. Not healed up catnip. Two goofs.
It's okay, we're resistant to probably most of what he has. Probably.
It's a slightly less dumpy looking frog, right?
Yeah. Still using pound. Looks awesome. It's pretty cool. Early amphibians. Yeah, it evolves from like a frog, so.
Yeah. Have you not seen our new burb, Narellon? Pyrokeet. It's a pretty funky, fiery parrot. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I'm hoping he evolves into something kick-ass. I mean, his go-to move is Incinerate. That's all you need to know, man.
Yeah. The gym's gotta be easier than this route, right?
Possibly?
None of the gym trainers were anywhere near as tough as this.
Yeah, I think we're probably venturing outside the comfort zone now.
Yeah.
Although, let's be honest, we're still going to have to do this after the gym.
Yeah.
Okay, I only had the one.
Yeah. Flame Blight was so strong, I guess.
Yeah.
There's Tubjaw in the water now, though.
Tubjaw? I don't remember Tubjaw.
Oh.
Who are you?
Also, much like Totemi, Tubjaw sounds like something you could catch.
I was in a hurry to go to the Pokemon Center because my Pokemon are dying!
Pokemon there attacking mobs.
Okay, well, we won't be going through there just yet anyway, but...
Yeah, I was just wondering if... Not a new route?
No.
Too optimistic. Yeah, I dangled my feet in the water too long and now I've got a bad case of Tubjaw.
It makes... The thing is, though, it sounds like... If that's a condition, it sounds like it affects your jaw. How does it get there from your feet?
Yeah.
Is Tubjaw like where you get an infection and your jaw elongates and sticks out like a Desperate Dan chin? Is
Maybe,
Is
yeah.
that Tubjaw?
A jar that you could use as a tub. Yeah, that would track.
You sat there like chin.
Alright, I'm just gonna put catnip up front and straight about to murder the gym leader.
I feel that's the plan. Whether or not that's what will actually happen. Smash some rocks, find a gemstone.
Just his way to get people to help him clean up the cave floor.
He just gets his men to pick up some rocks and hides a thing under one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you say like, oh, you'll never solve this puzzle. It ain't much of a puzzle. We're basically smashing rocks.
Yeah.
If we got EXP from it, it would actually be a benefit.
Also, we should probably show the Pokemon that we were just talking to Noellen about.
A Pyrokeet.
Yep. Fire flying. Aha.
Currently adorable.
Yeah. Modest nature, likes to relax. Can't have its defense lowered.
Oh, that's neat. Burb. We have so many burbs.
Yeah.
Bird. Birdie bird.
2 birds, 3 cats, and a chipmunk. It's a balanced team.
We're counting Foxic as a cat, are we?
Yes, Foxic is an honorary Oughton now. I guess I'm zoning out. Okay, we've got 2 birds, 2 cats, a chipmunk, and a bat fox. Yes.
If it evolved into Moltres, that would be pretty cool, Vicky, not gonna lie.
There's Charizard and Moltres from Gen 1 it's fire flying. I can't think of any more off the top of my head.
No, I can't.
Well,
Ho-Oh.
Yeah. Oh ho oh.
Oh ho. So what happens if we smash all these rocks and we don't find it under any of them?
We feel very silly. Is it always under
I was
the
saying,
last rock?
is it literally under the last rock because we've done everything else? I'm gonna say yes.
It could also be random, knowing our luck.
Every rock in the gym. So how did he get that to work then?
Must have had it installed, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it's an ancient mechanism that predates the days of man. Alright, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's murder him. You excavated this cave really weirdly because you've left like a pyramid in the middle for yourself. Just saying, kind of weird. Also, how big is this cave, man? Like,
yeah.
that roof's gonna be like what, 30 feet?
It's a cavern. It's Davern's cavern. Hey trainer, I'm sure you know this by now, but I'm Davern, gym leader of Barol Town.
Yeah, we know.
I raise Pokemon that are found in caves. Most people find caves scary. But ever since I was a kid, they always felt like home. Probably because I grew up in a kid after my parents abandoned me.
I swear to God, you just said you grew up in a kid, not in a cave. Okay, I think we'll move swiftly on from that.
Yeah. That's why I dug out this abandoned mine and converted it into a gym.
To avoid the authorities.
My Pokemon are toughened through hard work and battle. Can you stand up to our strength? Show me that you're not afraid.
Well, if your Pokemon are anything like miners that do these caves, then they're gonna die of COPD and a heart attack real soon.
That guy's got a mustache. I thought he was a kid from his sprite. His little jacket and hat. But no, it's a grown-up who I've just given a really soft voice to go along with his mustache and stuff. He's probably meant to be quite manly.
Not if you grew up in a kid, he's not.
No health and safety down here. Kids growing up in caves all over the place.
Quite liking this rehash of the old... Oh, yeah!
These Dark Steel? Ground Steel?
I don't remember. I'm gonna say ground steel.
I feel like it had some unintuitive typing. Like maybe it was Dark Ground but learns tons of steel moves or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh well, hit it.
Cautiously Leaf Seed it. Pursuit. Implies dark.
Yeah. Also completely expected us to tag out there.
Okay.
And if it's dark, do we want to hit it with a rock?
Yeah, if it's Dark Steel, that should wreck it. Let's see what happens.
I don't know it moves for pursuit. Yeah, does not like.
Good chance it's Dark Steel, judging by that damage.
Yeah, does not like rock.
I think that may be a pig with a drill for a nose, yes. It's half pig, half mole. Probably just meant to be a mole. with a
Yeah,
drill for a
so
nose.
thinking about it,
looks
it's
a little
probably-
bit like a pig.
Yeah, so thinking about it, it's probably just meant to be a mole.
Yeah.
Mole, 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 mole.
Moles and pigs, very similar animals. Easily confused. Another potion. Well, at least he's using them all up. And his
It's fine.
defense is falling.
It's fine, it didn't matter anyway. Ah, that's the evolved thingy.
No, that's what the world evolves into. Looks
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
I had one of those.
Okay, so it's steel type?
It's steel rock, I think, or steel ground.
Might be meant to be a thing. Okay, yeah, see you in a bit, Miki. Enjoy killing people. I hope you successfully kill many people. Let the bodies pile up in your wake. Yeah, and good hunting. Thanks for stopping by.
Whew, this fight's taking a bit.
Yeah, all the headshots. Yes, that is. Okay. Wait, is that what it evolves into?
Yeah,
Okay. He's evolved early because he's such a good trainer.
yeah, that's Totemy's evolved form.
Wow. That's,
Definitely does not happen at level 16.
That's something. It's not over yet.
So.
Yeah, what do we do about that? Lick. Okay. Well, it's gonna mostly have poison moves, and we don't care about poison.
Yeah.
Judging by the lick, that's the only move it's got that can hit us. Oh, it's got tackle. Which is just about the same as lick.
Yeah.
We're not doing a lot to hit, though.
No, it's tanky as hell.
Yeah. I don't know if it's pure poison or if it's part of something else.
I can't remember. I feel like it is still pure poison.
I think it doesn't levitate anymore.
Assumedly not.
Looks like it probably doesn't walk a whole lot anymore. Can we have one metal claw that gives us a strength boost, please?
Yes, this one, which is completely useless because you're
Yeah.
about to murder it. Yeah, that
There we
Called
go.
it.
There we go.
called it. Ooh, yes,
Mega
please.
Drain. Yeah.
Oh man, we want to ditch Leech Seed for that.
Probably. I don't know. Leech Seed or Vine Whip?
I kind of feel we don't really want to get rid of Vine Whip because that's a physical grass.
Yeah. Seed's been doing good work though. There's a lot of utility in Leech Seed.
Yeah.
It's a hard call. I'd probably take it over Vine Whip, but are you feeling Leech Seed?
Well, I suppose we could do Vine Whip, and then we've got Leech Seed Vine Whip combo. But Vine
Yeah.
Whip is more powerful than Mega Drain.
Yeah, doesn't heal us, but okay. Maybe it's time we got rid of Leech Seed.
Tough call, but
I don't know. Do we feel Leech Seed is better than Mega Drain?
no, not really. But I'm just thinking if we got a Leech Seed Mega Drain combo,
Yeah.
that's a lot of health heal.
Yeah. That's sustain.
But what I don't know off the top of our head what's better, our physical or our special.
No. I think we can easily check either.
No.
Suppose this would be the first and only special attack we've got.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't even be able to guess.
Yeah. Leech Seed, Mega Drain, and Toxic in-game build. Every Steel type's dream.
Yeah. Tanky as balls.
Yeah. Maybe we get rid of Leech Seed then.
Yeah.
We can look at a move to draw something later in the game. I don't know.
Yeah. Get rid of Rock Smash.
The Bright Gem badge.
Is it you literally giving us the thing we just stuck in the door?
Yeah. Well thought, kid. Consider me impressed.
Because if we'd have known that, we'd have not bothered. We'd have just taken the gem and left.
Yeah. Now, if you can hand over that gem you found earlier. Click. And ta-da! Here is your badge.
He literally just clipped it into a pin, didn't he?
Yep.
So, how many of these did you find when you dug this place out? Because, you know, if this is your gym badge, then,
Yeah. Hope you'll look at that badge and remember all the hard work it took to earn it.
Also, does that mean every single one of your badges is different?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I could just make my own badge then.
Yeah. So please accept this gem.
Brick Break!
Brick Break. Why do you have Brick Break? That's not really a cave move. It's fighting, which none of your Pokemon had.
Because they clearly used it to break bricks.
Tunnels are not... Look, caves are not made out of bricks, okay? There's a huge difference between a Brick Break and a Rock Smash. Not only is it powerful, but it can also
we've already
shatter
got Rock
walls.
Smash there.
See that you make good use of it on your journey. And your second gym badge in Tandor. Take great perseverance and fortitude to make it to the Tandor Championship.
Yeah, yeah.
But if the ocean can hollow out an enormous cavern, wave after wave, I think you can do anything too.
Not sure that's how a comparison
Yeah.
works.
It's an old... Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right, Narelle. Maybe it's because it's an old mine. He's took all of the bricks out of the mine that were supporting it. And that's why there's now rocks all over the floor.
Well, I am mildly concerned that that was our, in inverted commas, easy gym battle with one Pokemon. We now have one level 20 and a lot of Pokemon who are not level 20.
Yeah.
Just put the level 13 back in front.
Yep. Just gonna try and get those levels. Was there anything we needed to do now that we got the second badge? Nobody wanted to speak to us or anything, did they?
No.
Let's get out of this dump. Left these wooden beams in here. Get them out of here. In supportive walls, use Brick Break. Wooden beams, use Cut. The heart of the mountain, use Rock Smash. Oh no, everything is caving in. How could this happen? What shoddy old workmanship. Training to be a comedian. Here's a good bridge joke for you. What do you call a really short bridge? Abridged! Ho ho!
You're psychic. Oh no! No, not that thing!
It's got a brain for a head.
That thing is both terrifying and incredibly powerful.
Psychic water? I
Yeah.
take it. Catnip?
Don't you do it. Don't you keep swapping to catnip. We can't keep relying on it.
Who else are we gonna switch to? Tweeth, I guess? I suppose Chinette.
You say Chinette?
Yeah. They say fish are
Think
brain
it-
food.
Yeah, from what I remember, this thing tends to have confusion and water pulse. Yeah, these things are really fucking strong.
Yeah.
Do not like. I remember I eventually got one, and I was like, yes!
Okay. One more charge to power up our next attack. Please don't crit or do anything that requires me to heal and break the chain.
Oh, come on!
Ah!
Butthole.
Just do the thing.
All coming apart.
Yeah. First battle stepping out of town. Murdered by a brainfish. Any day now, Chinette.
Can we wake up confused? Is that a thing?
Don't know.
Yes,
Yes.
yes we can.
Oh boy. Oh, finally went through though.
We have to heal again.
Yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't be able to wake up confused, but I know there are days when I have woken up confused.
Can't remember the last time I woke up not confused.
Oh, screw off! Just kill it! Thank you. Fried brain fish, anyone?
Got a level out of it.
Excellent. No! Not again!
Confused and alarmed. Is that because your alarm is going off? I'm definitely waking up confused at the moment because normally I sleep in the guest room. We've actually got guests for once, so I'm sleeping in the crappy bed in my study. And everything is in different places, and there's a shelf directly with the corner directly above my left eye every morning, and it's all horrible. The light comes from a different direction. I need to get out of bed in the opposite direction.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly amused, but I normally sleep in the guest room.
This one's got a real nice bed. I've got a terrible bed.
It's just not the statement you expect to hear from somebody that I normally sleep in the guest room. That's the thing, I normally sleep in the guest room because then I don't have to make my bed.
Was that joke a bridge too far?
Get out. No.
I like the second one. feel like the first bad joke was just a way to set up the second. Well, while we're here, let's fight some random encounters and see if we can work out what hidden power we've got. So we know it. Okay. We already know that it's neutral against you. And we're already paralyzed.
Did it glare at us?
Yeah.
I remember back when glare used to be a high power move. Like, you only got it at ridiculously high levels.
Yeah.
Really? Gonna swap out?
Yeah, there's a good chance it's gonna kill us. Looks like he's trying to learn Lick. And cause paralysis?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better than tackle now we've got return.
Yeah, I would think so. This all's a ghost move.
So this is now at the level that the broken, cheating gym leader's Pokemon was.
Yep. I'm alarmed by how much you're hitting that button, considering you said you were using it as a "we made a mistake" counter.
I'm kind of just using it as a fidget thing now. Satisfying sound of clicking and whirring in the background. Unless you have a fidget spinner.
Yeah,
There you go then.
missed that whole craze. I'm too clumsy for fidget spinners. I'm quite capable of seriously injuring myself with one.
Yeah, I never got one. My other half had one, but she never used it. It's just the thing, like, I don't think I would ever actually use it in the sense in which it was meant, i.e. as something to fiddle with to help you concentrate.
Yeah.
But I would use it like now, where it's like, I'm not doing anything directly, I am already concentrating, but having nothing in my hands, I'm just fiddling with whatever I can get my hands on.
Left or up?
Left, because I think we have to go up.
Grass here.
Yeah, just one trainer and a rock we can't pass here. Again!
There's nothing but Ekans here. I don't know how we caught something different. Return.
Switch. Oh.
Oh. Boulders are blocking my way to the forest. I need to get there.
Well, it sucks to be you right now.
Yeah.
More reckon.
Never gonna figure out where that hidden power is. Actually, hidden powers special, so the attack roll isn't effective. I don't think it's gonna do as much as return though. Even with. Well, let's find out.
He's leering at us.
Yeah. Seconds where you gotta be a creep.
Ow!
Oh.
Ha
Ah.
ha!
On our defense, they got these big packs.
Muscly bird. I mean, look, he's clearly showing off the guns.
Yeah. Check out these guns.
Tickets for the gun show, everybody.
Call these muscles the flamethrower.
Who wants a piece of my friends? Sudden death and long illness.
Oh, we haven't fought this guy yet. Always good to do some training in the morning. It's nearly 6 p.m. in universe time.
Morning is a relative term. I haven't seen a wild Bashan yet.
Yeah. Must be poison this guy.
Ow!
Yeah. How level does Foxic evolve at?
Like 20, 22. I mean, to be fair, Bashans are nasty.
Yeah. Powerhouses.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay, who does handle this? I guess we go to catnip.
Nobody doesn't know. Break break.
Yeah.
See, my Bashan was brutal. I remember it being particularly good because not only did it have that, it had the ability every time it knocked out a Pokemon, it got an attack boost.
Yeah.
So it just basically became horrifically strong.
Okay, that worked out okay.
Meh. Thump.
I'm gonna get low kicked.
I guess it's going to be Tweeth then, hasn't it?
I suppose so. Oh, don't like that one bit. Cutter.
Depends on if you think you can put it to sleep.
It's got like 65% accuracy.
Oh, and doesn't Mankey have a potentially an ability that makes it immune to sleep?
Yeah, like own tempo or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Slash it. You're an Egypt. Yeah, you're an Egypt.
Yeah, I was expecting it to do a little more
I'd also
damage,
say you're
but-
an Egypt because if we'd had Quick Attack, we could have killed this now with no risk. If it murders us, on your head be it. Woo! That was almost your fault. Let's teach everything return. Why not? We won't need Quick Attack.
Why are our Pokemon so slow?
How until we learn to fly?
I think maybe we need to do some training.
Yes, we do.
Trainers here are starting to really scare me.
Told her we should have kept Quick Attack. I'm glad that we didn't lose Tweeth there for several reasons. Partly because I don't want Tweeth to die, partly because I don't want us to have a hole in the squad, and partly because the I told you so factor would not be enough.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Always with the glares. This game's too much like real life. Everywhere I go, I get glares.
Yeah, they don't really paralyze you in real life, though.
I often feel paralyzed. That's why I don't go outside.
Not necessarily anything to do with people glaring at you, though.
Yeah, amongst the reasons I don't go outside.
When do we get EXP share?
That'd be nice. We don't have any real held items yet.
Oh look, quick attack.
Mm. Quick attack damage is just too low to be practical, okay? Talk to me when we've got extreme speed.
What, the move that only one Pokemon learns in the entire gen?
Yeah.
Well, see, if we come here at night, we could have a Tenku.
Apparently so. Shall I get me again?
Rude. I do like Tankoon. I think its design is pretty cool and its evolved form is awesome.
Yeah, I remember being quite fond of it.
Oh, shiz.
Yeah, we could have got a Gibraltar here.
Assume we'll another evening Pokemon.
Yeah.
Go on then. Deal with that.
Foxic's responsibility, right?
Maybe? I'm gonna hit it with the thing and see if it does anything.
We'll poison it first.
Especially if it's gonna keep doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Not very effective against either ground or electric.
I don't think there is anything that's not very effective against electric, is there?
I don't think flying's effective against electric.
Okay.
I'm not sure about water.
No, I don't think it's resistant.
Oh, well, it's not very effective against ground. Poison?
Yeah. Please don't have learned a friggin' poison move.
That would be such a waste.
Yeah, is there anything else?
Nothing immediately comes to mind.
Normal?
Not against ground, against rock.
Okay. I don't know. Oh god, don't have learned a poison move, you useless flying blueberry.
Wonderful. That's exactly what we needed.
Oh, at this rate it's going to die of poison long before we kill it.
Yeah.
So it has 3 terrible moves and 1 devastating move.
Yeah, apparently so.
I'm inclined to think we probably want to try and get to around level 20 then.
Oh man, it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, but do you disagree with my assessment?
Not really. We go back to earlier places and see if any trainers want to rematch.
Yeah, but their levels aren't necessarily reflective of where we are.
Yeah,
Somebody on Route 2 wanted a rematch.
yeah. Go look for him. The fisherman.
Yeah, Brent. Turns out he's now got 2 Gyarados.
Yeah.
If that was a thing, I think I would cry. I mean, if Jeanette could murder them,
Yeah.
but...
Look out for all the berries along the way. We planted quite a few.
Yeah. Is this Route 2?
I think so.
Or was Brent the bug guy?
You know, we just talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Start at the beginning and work our way along. Roll is awesome, everything else sucks.
Please don't disturb me. Yeah.
Okay.
See? See? I warned you!
I was warned.
This goddamn game.
Yeah. Never rematch anybody, guys.
To be fair, do you not remember that from when we first did it? The rematch system in this game is broken as hell.
Kind of remember that.
Why do you have Nightshade?
I was hoping it wasn't as broken as I remembered. I was hoping I was talking it up in my mind.
No, it is as broken as you remember.
Yep, it does seem that way.
I'm now worried that these next ones are going to be evolved forms that will murder us.
Yeah.
Oh look, if we'd have had quick attack, we could have killed it! But we don't, do we? Oh good, it hasn't evolved yet.
Yeah.
Oh bad, it's a water. Second burb.
Yeah.
Go second burb.
Also significantly lower level.
Yeah. Still tougher than most of ours though.
Yeah.
You're going to be having nightmares about quick attack tonight. You know that, don't you?
Feels likely. I don't know why you'd use that and not water gun now that you've rain danced.
Lowers that special attack, I guess.
Yeah, so. Hubble fly. Do we just air cutter or do we heal as a precaution?
I mean, it's probably going to use bug bite, which shouldn't be very effective, but
Yeah. Got steal that berry though.
yeah.
Yep.
It's more effective than I would like.
Yes.
And that was a lot less effective than I would have liked.
It's a bulky Pokemon.
It's also faster than us! Again!
Mm.
Everything is faster than us. Do you want to try and put it to sleep?
Give it a go.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh, it stopped
Stopped.
raining. I feel like this would be a better time for us to use Pyrokeet if they weren't at death's door.
Yeah, that's fair. Very okay. Take a nap already.
Oh good, it's asleep. We can heal and then hopefully murder.
Yeah.
You know there's a last used item thing there, right?
I mean, like, on a very conscious level, I'm aware of it. In the kind of level where I'm interacting with the world around me, however, no.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
come
come
on!
on! Oh, come on!
If you had that, why didn't you use that right at the start?
Yeah.
You're an asshole, Brent. You know this, don't you? Gee, this would have been another good time to have Quick Attack, wouldn't it? That's nearly enough for a whole nother level up.
Oh!
Evolution!
Tweet is evolving!
Finally! I can't remember what it evolves into. Oh, now I remember! It's the cool one with the aviator goggles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got like a face mask now.
This look pretty sweet.
It's still only 54 experience away from another level.
Yeah. So I got the big packs.
Yeah, like
Oh, wow.
the rematch system in this is terrifying.
Yeah, we earned that evolution.
Yeah.
Should we never again talk to anybody?
Not anybody that we've already encountered at least once.
Yeah. Worth it for that evolution, though.
So we've had 2 evolutions tonight,
Yeah.
which is good. So we're gonna need everything we can get, apparently.
Looking that way.
Oh, I don't remember this game being this hard. But then again, there's probably a reason we never finished it. After many, many, many hours of grinding.
This is why we evolved autonomy at level 30 despite not getting far into this game. We're preparing for the 3rd gym.
I don't even remember, did we do the 3rd gym?
I don't know. I think we did. I think I remember like an aquarium gym.
Maybe.
Mm.
I don't know.
I think it was another one that's not strictly a type gym. But I can't remember exactly what the theme was. Like beaches or something?
Maybe. I know that there's a massive beach at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we did do the 3rd gym, but I don't know.
I was watching the television and they said your mother's name. Something about a skeleton. I forget.
Now we have to fight our way all the way back through.
Mm. I think I'm going to keep going and get the rest of the berries. And then gather the ones that we planted and then not replant anything because we're never going there again. It'll give Perty a chance to level up against some easy foes.
Yeah, Tweet's only a little bit away from level up.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we definitely need to be at least level 20 before we proceed.
It's feeling that way. Alright guys, we're going to take a moment to rest our Pokemon and we'll be back with you in just a moment.
We take a break to Get our nerves under control, get rid of the panic attacks.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
Hello again, everybody. We're back to Wanda's adventures. Gonna go collect some berries that we left lying around, and murder some defenseless creatures along the way, in the hopes of desperately leveling up.
Do we want to talk to people to risk rematches?
I don't know. Do you think they're gonna be still not grown, really?
Well, bear in mind that you messed with the timer before.
I suppose. I don't know whether it's in-game time or what, how it works in this one. You can try talking to some people. Maybe they'll be a lot weaker out here, because it's an early area.
Maybe, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Oh, this guy sure wants a rematch.
Yeah. This is Richie.
17.
Richie's not a rich boy. 17.
I guess we'll try and electrocute it.
I guess so. I'm switching to catnip.
Bubble beam. Huh.
Are we comfortable thundershocking here?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you could charge if you want, but...
I'm worried about it using pound and doing a lot more.
You think Pound would do a lot more?
Alright. Well, okay, yeah, let's cautiously charge and just see what happens.
Sticking with the bubble beam.
Thundershock now, or do we heal?
Probably heal to be safe. It's big crits.
Acid.
Far less effective.
Because we charged.
Maybe.
Trying to switch to a physical move. Oh no, I don't know. Just experimenting, I guess.
Rude. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the days where Pokemon didn't get stronger.
Yeah. They just got stronger a little more slowly, maybe.
Yeah, those level jumps, man. Goddamn.
Is it by gym? Is it because we've beaten the second gym, now they're all stronger than that?
I don't know, maybe. That would make sense, I guess.
Which isn't great because we only just beat the second gym.
With one Pokemon.
Yeah, these levels are set up to help us grind for the third gym. We're not at that stage yet. These aren't ruin either. If we can get these Pecha berries. Oh, this is Brent.
No, this is Brent. So you had healed everybody, right?
Yeah.
Good. We only just got this. How can you already have this?
This is a thing that's happening.
A chipmunk will murder your bird.
Chat, earning those games.
Again, if we had a quick attack,
Then his quick attack would go first because he's faster than us.
how do you figure?
Because everything's faster than us.
Not now. This is like our fastest Pokemon.
Probably is our fastest Pokemon. 24, 28, 33, yep. Oh,
Oh, really?
wow.
Really?
Toxic, motoring along.
What Fox? It only seems to go second.
Yeah. Telling you, everything's faster than us. They would have gone before us. Yeah, I might do the same, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a reason people gave up Pokemon training in this game. Does the rich boy's Pokemon increase in level?
Don't think so. I didn't check. We'll go talk to him when we go back that way.
Yeah, because that might be helpful.
Yeah. It's a safe source of money, if nothing else.
Yeah.
I thought I planted more berries, but I can't find any other berry spots.
Yeah, I don't think I planted that many.
Is there any danger of the subway opening?
None whatsoever.
I'm starving.
I now have a local subway.
Yeah?
Yeah, like the local petrol station's opened up a subway. It's kind of neat. So those lazy nights where I'm like, I don't know what to get for tea, but I don't want really bad fast food. I was like, oh, let's go to Subway.
Yeah.
As fast food goes, it's the lesser evil. Oh, did you
guy.
speak to him?
No. I'm pretty sure he murdered one of my Pokemon the first time we played this. I haven't been to a Subway in years.
Yeah, Subway's fine.
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
I don't get a lot of options there being vegetarian, but that's par for the course. They do a decent vegetarian party.
No, I had one the other day. I had chicken teriyaki.
We rumbling with this guy?
I guess.
So, you have returned. They sell knockoff Pepsi? It's not that Coca-Cola crap, is it?
Yeah, you say they sell knockoff Pepsi. Do you mean Pepsi Max? That's what I had when I was there the other day. And I even had cherry Pepsi Max. Karate chop.
Don't like how much that did for something that wasn't very effective.
That is 2 levels higher than us.
Yeah, I'm spooked about a Fury Swipes, I guess, but...
So murder it quickly.
Yeah. Seismic Toss.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah. Okay, murdered it quickly.
Yeah, Mankey's very much a glass cannon. 20. Do we want to heal up and melt it?
Not a bad idea if we can get away with it.
I don't think it's going to have anything that will kill us in one. No, it's 4 levels higher than that.
And
Yeah,
it's got a
that'll do
crit.
it!
Ah.
No! Pyrokeet! No!
You were secretly my favorite.
You're not allowed to tell them that! Son of a... You did say this guy murdered one of your Pokemon last time.
Yeah.
You're an a-hole, Larry. God damn it. Now we don't have a full squad anymore. And I liked Pyrokeet!
And our fire type, we don't have a lot of elements to us.
Cheap shot friggin...
What's the name of our graveyard this time?
I don't know.
Toxic waste dump.
They say the dump.
Yeah. Toxic waste fit. The time with us was short. It will be long in our memory. Candle that burns, the candle that burns brightest burns shortest.
Goddamn friggin...
There's gonna be a better background than this.
soul. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
go
works.
with that.
Some of the other ones are.
I think that's heart and soul.
That makes sense.
That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, Subway selling fake drinks apparently. Is it possible that they just hadn't stored it properly? Did you check the date on it?
Yeah. I never buy a bottle anyway, I just get a dispersible drink. Dispensable? Yeah, not dispersible. I get a drink that they spray at me. There was another, oh yeah, there was that guy.
Yeah.
Now we have a hole in the squad again. No, they stay at level 4 apparently.
This is where we're staying until everybody's at level 20, guys.
Oh my God. Why couldn't we have lost somebody like Purdy? I could live without the duck-billed catipus.
Purdy's great, shut up.
Pyrokeet though!
I know.
The poor guy didn't even survive a stream!
Yeah.
And that name! It was gold!
It was.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is actually going about a lot quicker than the normal fights that we have.
Yeah. Going surprisingly quickly. Car, I think. contemplating whether it is worth just murdering our way through these, because at least we don't have to walk around for an encounter.
Yeah, we don't have to walk around for an encounter. We don't have to heal.
Yeah.
It's quicker, and we get money. The experience is poor, though.
But yeah, it can't be legal to sell something that's not Pepsi Max under a Pepsi Max label, right?
Yeah, but assumingly they
Can
didn't.
Subway really get away with it?
Assumingly they didn't put the label on it, so as far as they know, it is Pepsi Max.
Yeah, so Subways are just buying Pepsi Max from discount suppliers. Third-party suppliers are giving them fake crap. The Pepsi label was not a Pepsi bottle. Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah. What did it say on the? Was there anything imprinted on the bottle, like Tesco's own or something? Yeah, that's some shady stuff. If Subway are involved in that. Did you go to them and tell them that their cola had gone off? This is gonna take forever. I think we gotta go back to the. We should heal before we go, I suppose. Yeah, they have it printed on the plastic itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really shady if Subway are doing that. That's dropped my opinion of them significantly.
I feel like this is a hard thing to say based on one bottle of Coke.
Well, it didn't have the symbol on it.
Yeah, but you don't know that somebody hadn't bought like a cheapo Coke and then gone, oh, actually, I'm just going to switch this for a thingy.
Mm-mm. Swap the labels and put it back.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Oh, Mickey, you've missed the bloodshed. There is much sadness in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lumus, even Lady Meow saying, to be fair, they might not have known. Don't judge Subway on one bottle of Coke story.
Well, it depends on whether they're doing it habitually or not. I'm just saying, if it is true, that's going to lower my opinion of them significantly.
And you'll have no way to know if it's true if you don't go to Subway to find out.
Well, even if I do, I wouldn't be ordering Pepsi. Not when I could be having delicious 7-Up.
There you go then. Doesn't bother you in either way. So
Bothers me morally.
I always just get it from the drinks machine so I can have multiple drinks.
I want genuine Pepsi products, like delicious 7-Up. The only drink endorsed by 7-Up's The Cool Spot, from 7-Up's The Cool Spot, the game.
You know that 7-Up aren't sponsoring us, right?
I'm working on that. What happened?
Someone died. That's what happened.
Yeah, I got mugged by somebody with a ridiculously overpowered Pokemon.
For the second time.
Yeah. Got away with it the first few times.
No, it's specifically
Then
that guy.
Then we pushed our luck. Oh, specifically that guy for the second time. Kinda, yeah.
A-hole.
Okay, sorry, Lady Meow. Sorry for taking you at your word. Sorry for having absolute trust in you. From now on, I will question everything you tell me.
Just saying, Lumus, don't, go on hearsay. Yes, Mickey, we don't need you to make us feel any worse, okay?
You do feel really bad about that one.
We lost Pyrokeet. The poor guy didn't even last a stream, and I'm gutted.
Yeah, it's not like when I suffer and I secretly feel like I deserve it. I actually care about my Pokemon.
You do deserve it.
Worse than the hyena incident. Everybody's unmodded. Well, Novella and Lady Meow, you're both banned. At least more of it to do. This is turning into a bit of a palaver. Yeah, you've got to ban each other, but you have to do it simultaneously, because once you're banned, you won't be able to use your mod powers anymore.
What's worse is losing Pyrokeet is that he was actually one of the better Pokemon we got!
Definitely.
He hit very hard! Sorry, it was a she.
Yeah. Helped a lot with,
Well, that means banning you easier, not harder.
Yeah, helped us a lot with our problem with fighting types as well.
Yeah.
As a flyer that wasn't part normal, it added a lot of options.
Apparently did not have as good a defense as we needed.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, statistically it was not as well balanced as we thought. Because that thing was a physical attacker with 4 levels on us.
Yeah.
But I think if it hadn't critted, we would have survived. Curses.
Alright, see you, Lady Meow.
Go on, get out. Spreading bad things about Subway. Corrupting innocent morons like Lumus.
Yeah, let's hope that the computer system never works again.
Do you work in insurance by any chance, Lady Meow? Because that system's down and I can't renew my car insurance and it's really getting on my nerves.
Now we'll never know if it evolved into Moltres. Until we encounter a trainer with one and it murders us.
Yeah. Here's what you could have won.
Yeah. Good night, Lady Meow.
Miki, you're just making us sadder. That's not helpful. I mean, we've missed out on many, many decent Pokemon as it is. We kind of got B-class Pokemon. I'm sorry, guys, but you are all B-class.
And we got our S-rank Pokemon.
Only one thing could have made the loss of Pyrokeet worse, and that's if it had been a shiny.
Yeah.
If we ever get a shiny, it's going to be the most molly-coddled thing in existence. We didn't let her die. She just kind of died. There was no negligence involved. It was a rare, nay, freak occurrence.
Don't listen to him, Miki. I wanted to swap Pokemon.
Well, you've got the controller.
I apparently have trust issues because I listen to you.
You even said, this guy's cost me a Pokemon before. That should have been the self-warning.
I told you I wanted to swap and you insisted he's not got anything that's going to one-shot us.
I didn't insist. I said, literally just before he did it, I don't think he's got anything that should one-shot us. Then he headbutt critted us.
Well, think is not good enough. Next time I expect you to know.
Well, I didn't think that Headbutt would kill us, but I didn't expect it to crit either.
Turned us more than Thundershock. Interesting. I mean, special attack is a lot higher, so I guess return is already scaled quite high. Yes, Narelon, what really happened? I'll sit here with the ban button and fact check.
Narelon will not be intimidated by you and your bullying. The sad thing is that's not actually true. He was about as powerful as we anticipated.
Yeah, maybe we were weaker than we thought.
Yeah, that's more reasonable. Caught us by surprise. Why couldn't it have been Purdy?
I like Birdie.
I would happily sacrifice Purdy to bring back Pyrokeet. With an honest-to-God smile on my face.
No, the duck-billed caterpillar's too much. I've got a bond now.
What about Foxic then?
Foxic is a different matter. Now I've been reminded that its evolved form looks really dumb.
Because just bear in mind, Foxic, that when you evolve, you will not become any better. You will not be loved anymore because you are ugly.
Just been handed a bowl of cherries. I've not got through the previous bowl of cherries yet.
Clearly you need to eat more cherries, Lumus.
Apparently so. Oh. I don't think my heart can take us leveling here.
Just murder it quickly. Before it murders something of ours.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's male. It's not the ghost of Pyrokeet.
You don't know Nuzlocke. That is the perils of Nuzlocke.
I mean, to be fair, we've been Nuzlocking for a while now. Like,
yeah.
And there are some losses that you take particularly badly.
Yeah.
I really wish I could do a cutaway there to us losing Ash over a Nuzlocke there.
Only we've been recording them all.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the Nuzlocke death that had the biggest effect on me. Because I know there's definitely been a couple where I've been like, no!
Lord Jalapeno is the one that chat won't let me forget from the type blocks. Although honestly, I think Mystic Meg was a bigger blow.
Yeah.
A bigger, bitterer blow.
I was quite gutted. Yeah, that's probably quite gutted when my demonic Mr. Mime died.
Yeah.
He was pretty badass. Had, like, murdered entire gyms single-handedly.
Yeah.
I was quite sad when he died. What was his name? Mimimin or something like that?
Yeah, because you traded for him, so he had a weird name.
Mimimin. But yeah, no, I miss Mimimin. He was good. Yeah, I think he's probably the one I have actually been most bothered by, because he was very, very good.
Yeah.
It was just amusing as hell to have a Mr. Mime that was both a nightmare god that murdered without mercy, and also had Magic Leaf.
Yeah.
Well, then, what's the biggest loss you remember?
start of the game. I'm trying to think. I don't think I care about boost. No. One that I've never really gotten over was Misato, my Spinder. Did really good work, and we talked about how she wasn't sustainable long term, and I was genuinely planning to retire in the next Pokemon Center. And because she'd done her job, and we had other Pokemon to bring out, and then I believe it was a Dodrio with Pursuit.
Yeah.
She should have had a happy retirement, damn it.
Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you one that I do remember being particularly sad about. And I think I got confused but suitable sympathies from you and Diz. Was when my Unknown died.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was actually running an Unknown for once.
The first call Unknown ever.
Yeah.
That thing did some work.
Called WTF.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing did some work, and it died to a rocket boss, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that was literally the first and only time I've ever bothered to try and run an Unknown, because as we all know, they're generally quite pants.
Yeah.
But I'd started running it as a joke, and then it actually became really decent.
Yeah.
Like, it had taken down, like, gym trainers and stuff.
Yeah.
That was definitely a decent Pokemon. Yeah, that was a sad loss, because that was actually a pretty decent Pokemon.
Like, I mostly remember the ones who never got their chance. Like, I had a Girafarig.
Yeah, that thing lasted long.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is gonna be cool. I've never raised one of these before. It's interesting, unique typing. Oh, I had it in the front of my squad because I was trying to level it up, and the enemy had a Murkrow, so I swapped it out, and it used Pursuit. Ha ha ha, hilarious. Why is this my life?
It could be worse. We could be any Pokemon owned by Diz.
Yeah. With the right moveset, doesn't it? I mean, in the generation we were playing, certainly, it only learned one move.
Yeah, it literally only knew Hidden Power. And I don't think it could learn anything. Like, you couldn't teach it anything.
Yeah. I don't know if they gave it more moves in later generations.
No, but my Unknown pulled weight. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Unknown and my Mr. Mime are probably my two biggest sad memories from Nuzlocke. Which is probably doing some disservice to some other Pokemon I had, because I've definitely had a few decent ones. But to be fair, I lose a lot less than you and Diz, so it's hard to remember which ones I actually lost.
Maybe the all-time biggest loss, my Wailord.
Yeah. Yeah, your Wailord was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I lost my entire squad in that fight,
Yeah.
so some picks there, but Wailord is the one that comes to mind.
Yeah. Well, I lost my entire squad in the one where I lost Mimian, but
Yeah.
that's the only one I can remember significantly being bothered about. I think it might have been the last one standing as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that Wailord was a monster.
It was cool.
Didn't even have a moveset, none that I know of.
I mean, we all dread to think what's going to happen to you if Sir Chauncey dies.
Yeah.
You
Let's be honest,
put
there's
so
good
much.
odds of
You
that.
put so much effort into that Chansey.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised he's lived this long, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure how viable it's going to be long term, but you're still running it.
Yep. He's in for the long term.
What movesets he currently got?
couldn't tell you off the top of my head. It's got quite a varied one, lots of elemental moves.
Yeah, I know you took flamethrower in.
Yeah, well, there's a chance he needs his flamethrower. So that's iconic.
We're not allowed to use legendaries, Miki. Part of the challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, we're allowed to murder them. That's pretty much what people do.
Having a shiny Fate would be awful.
Yeah, having a shiny Fate would be bad. I caught a shiny in one of our Nuzlots, didn't I?
You had a shiny Golbat.
Yes.
You hated it.
Yeah, the most disappointing shiny ever. Shiny friggin' Golbat. And the colour was awful.
Yeah.
It was like puce and purple. It just looked terrible. At least yours looked moderately cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nuzlockes aren't really designed to be fun. That's kind of the thing. They're designed to be a challenge. This one's harder than most because obviously you can't even like in any way cheat this. If your Pokemon's gone, it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, normally we'd catch the legendary for fun, but we wouldn't be able to use it by Nuzlocke rules. But I assume in this game it'll hold us to that mechanically.
Yeah. Assuming that there is a legendary in this game, we've never actually got that far.
Yeah. I do remember really feeling your pain when you wiped on the Elite Four and lost all of your best Pokemon and Zoidberg.
What was Zoidberg?
An Omanite, I think?
Yes, it was. Yes, I had an Onomite called Zoidberg. I'd forgotten that. Zoidberg. My Zoidberg was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Again, it pulled work. I think I was the first to wipe. Did I wipe before you as well?
No, I was the first one to wipe. We did Ruby Sapphire before.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
Leaf
of course
Green.
we did. Yeah.
Feather Dance.
Jesus, this was just learning all the moves.
Yeah. Lowers the enemy's attack. Potentially better than Sing, but we don't have a lot of other status moves for catching.
Yeah. It's better than Flash or not?
Accuracy works against both physical and special attacks, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think we dropped this one.
Yeah. Zoidberg.
Need to change who was up front. Oh well. One more for the road, Tweeth.
Yeah, Tweet's getting to be quite powerful now. That's what, 2 level 20s?
Yeah. Now that some of them are up there, we can focus in on the others. It shouldn't take as long.
Yeah. Well, they're all able to stand on their own 2 feet now, at least.
Yeah.
Oh man, the loss of Pyrokeet though.
Yeah.
It's just making me so sad.
terrible.
Yes, it
Why
is.
do we have both? We've not learned any other moves yet, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, can we teach it anything else? Charm is fairy, huh?
Kind of makes sense. Hidden power. Ooh,
I
we
say,
can learn Brick
can
Break.
we teach anything Brick Break? No. Not a thing.
Attract. I mean, it only works on half the Pokemon out there, but when it works, it's pretty strong.
Yeah. Is it worth getting rid of Fury Swipes for, though?
I don't think we're going to be using Fury Swipes over a turn, like, ever.
No, this is true.
Could save us in a very difficult fight, potentially.
So there's a hole in the squad, and there's Foxic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tagged out Foxic after a while, even after it evolved, because it's poo!
I remember its stats going through the roof once it evolved. Without Levitate, losing Levitate is a blow for any poison type.
Yeah. But its moveset is crap.
I don't really remember what it's like after it evolves. I think I kept on using it, but I don't remember.
I kept on using it for a bit because I needed to, but I definitely tagged it out. I tagged it out for the weird coconut crab thing we haven't encountered yet.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
See, its unevolved form is quite cute. Its evolved form, why?
Yeah.
Why does it become a pineapple? Why? It makes no sense.
It lives in a pineapple under the sea.
It's not a sponge.
Yeah, another half an hour, Miki.
Yeah, another half an hour of inane jabber and grinding.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this, Miki, but we're going to be doing this for another half an hour.
At least.
Yeah. Are you normally in the same time zone as us, Miki? I imagine, obviously with you being in the southern hemisphere, your daylight savings are going to be different. Do you have daylight savings down there? It makes me sad that we're never going to get rid of daylight savings. Because the EU is getting rid of daylight savings. Once the EU gets rid of daylight savings, they'll never get rid of it over here. You don't have daylight savings? Okay. Yeah, not daylight savings time. British summertime.
That's a bit of a misnomer if I've ever heard one these days. Oh, is it because British summertime only lasts for an hour?
Yeah. Brexit means Brexit. Look, once we've left the EU, we'll be lucky if we don't have our time zone being 15 minutes after the EU time.
Brexit means Brexit. There's soft Brexit, hard Brexit, and if we keep going at the rate we're going to get the more digestible version, ready Brexit.
Yeah. We have a unique time zone that works for the British. That's how it's gonna go.
Where nothing runs to time.
Yeah, North Korea does that, exactly. They've got a time... I think they actually stopped doing that. I think they changed it. I think they finally changed it to match South Korean time as one of their diplomatic gestures that they've been doing recently. But for a long time, yes, their time
As
zone
a-
was 15 minutes out.
As a diplomatic gesture, we're going to change our time zone to match yours.
Yeah,
What the hell?
it's
Can you imagine how many people that must have slightly annoyed?
yeah. Yeah. It's like how they're a democracy these days. I mean, the voting is compulsory, and yeah, there's only one person on the voting slip, but it doesn't make it a democracy, and it shows how well loved the government is that they get 100% of the votes every single time.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I studied democracy, and I'm not sure that really counts.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 3 time zones, but you follow one. Fair. I think it's fair for a country to pick, even if it's technically across multiple time zones, to pick one time zone just for that country.
Well,
It must get inconvenient having different time zones in the same country.
I mean, to be fair, that's basically what we did to Scotland. We bullied them into following our time zone because we didn't want them to have an independent one.
Yeah. Did Scotland have a different time zone at some point?
Of course they didn't. But give them half the chance, they totally would, and you know
Yeah.
it.
Scottish time is 2 minutes after British time, which is 15 minutes after European time.
Now, in that scenario, Scotland just carries on with European time just to upset the British even more.
Yeah. Yeah, that does seem likely. There'd be tons of time zones across the UK. I mean, that was before time zones were standardised anywhere, right?
It still makes me laugh that of all the places to centralise a time zone and to set the standard, Greenwich. Really? Greenwich?
Yeah. Greenwich Observatory.
I know, but take that away, and what else is Greenwich known for?
I know nothing about Greenwich other than they've got an observatory.
Exactly, I rest my case.
But didn't the observatory discover time? Isn't that how it worked?
They discovered time. Somebody sat in there looking through the telescope and going, I'm wasting an awful lot of something. I don't know what, but if I could figure it out, I could do a Newton here.
Yeah. Royal Naval College, which had a big shipping thing to mark 1 p.m.
I warrant that not many people actually know that. Did we not get rid of Quick
I'm
Attack?
fairly sure we got rid of Quick Attack.
Do we want it back? Do we want to get rid of Growl?
You know what? If it'll shut you up.
I'm amused by that because I'm very sure we got rid of Quick Attack.
I think so too.
And then it came back.
Well, in the 2 time zones, and you follow plus. Wait, you follow +2? So you do use the 2 time zones?
You've got all the time in the world, Mickey, and none of it helps.
It's always weird when you talk to people who are like directly south of us, though. It's like, yeah, you're all the way around the world, but you're in the same time zone as us. It breaks my brain when, like, we go anywhere east or west of us and instantly we're in another time zone.
Okay.
Isn't that weird you out?
I never really gave much thought to it. I mean, to be fair, when you first said that, you said I feel weird when I talk to people south of us. I was like, yeah, Londoners are pretty weird, but...
I feel perfectly normal when I talk to Londoners. It's about the only time I do feel normal.
When you're talking about your green tea and your hippie haircut and your...
Yeah, but then I talked to a Londoner and I realised how much worse it could be.
I'm supposed to be going down to London near the end of July, and I'm not particularly
Oh,
looking forward to it.
My commiserations.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I agreed to a thing, and I was like, oh, this sounds amazing, I'm really looking forward to it. And then when the details came through, and I was like, oh, nobody said it was in London.
Oh, the whole country is in GMT +2. Okay. So you'd normally be 2 hours out, but you're closer because we're in summertime. Is that right? Is that the way it works? Okay. Refine a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Oh, I don't know. I'd say there's a good few cities in the UK that could give it a run for its money on that.
Hull's not really a city, it's more of a hole.
I wasn't specifically referencing Hull, but
You were
I
thinking about
can
it.
see where you're coming from.
These Gibraltars are really tough.
Yeah. Too bad we never catch one.
Yeah.
If your East London is anything like the real East London, don't. Yeah, I didn't have any problems with London per se. Like, I've been about 4 or 5 times, usually for an event, and it's generally quite a pleasant trip. I'm not a big fan of cities anyway, and London is like the worst city in the world to me because it's noisy, loud, busy, smelly, the people are rude. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, going to certain places like the British Museum, and you know, other various nice parts of London that are touristy, it's quite pleasant. They're a bit busy, but the buildings are nice, the history's good. But it's just not worth the aggro of going to London for.
I remember a while back seeing a fake news video of describing a major incident that occurred in London, causing a massive panic when a northerner had travelled in there and had smiled and nodded to people and said hello to several of them,
Yeah,
causing multiple police calls.
yeah. I rest my case. It's just a place where, like...
Yeah, me neither, Noel. I'm not a city person.
Yeah, I'm not. But, like, just, you know, I've been a few times to London, and every time I go, I think, oh, it cannot be as bad. But it is, it's always the same. It never changes, which is to its credit, but still, it's an awful place.
Yeah.
Like, I've never understood these people who are like, you know, oh, I'm going to go make it in the big city, I'm going to become a city person. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you want to be a miserable husk of your former self? I don't get it.
So yeah, fewer people. The less people, the better. The high hills of home.
Yeah, I don't know. Even the nicer cities, I'm not fussed on. I tolerate them better, but
Yeah, when I used to go away with my parents on holiday, they'd like to go to the big cities and see all the things there, and I'd be saying to them the whole time, this is exactly the same as every other city we've ever been in.
yeah.
Do you find it exciting being in New York? No, it's exactly the same as London. And I hate London.
Yeah. I've got this to say, getting onto me old person rant now. I'll tell you something that I can't get my head around. City breaks. What's all that about?
I'm not 100% sure what a city break is.
Neither am I, but I'm led to believe the concept is you go to a city to have a few days holiday and relax by being in the city.
So it's a holiday, but instead of going somewhere nice, you go to a city.
Correct.
Ah.
And Yeah, I've had the conversation with my other half about going away for a break to have a rest, and she says, "Oh, I don't mind a city break," and I'm like, "But it's not relaxing in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
You're going from your normal life to a loud, smelly, noisy city for a few days, where you'll probably just get, air poisoning,
Yeah.
and it costs a fortune because you're going to a city.
Yeah.
What's the point?" And I've had this conversation with several people, and the answer I tend to get is like, "Oh, but it's nice to go out and like do some shopping or go and visit places you want, go around the tourist thing." I go, "That's not a holiday. I go shopping normally.
Shopping is work.
Yeah, I do shopping in the week." They go, "Yeah, but you don't shop for what you normally shop for." "Does it involve me traipsing around a shop and spending money?" "Yes, then it's shopping. Doesn't matter what I'm buying."
I wanted to look around a massive selection to get myself something nice. I'd look online.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a lot more sense to me, Mickey.
Yes, that is the normal thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like, if you're sick of the countryside you live in, go to a different kind of countryside. Go from the hills to the beach, or the beach to the hills. Those are perfectly fine options.
Yeah.
I had to live in a city for 3 years.
But there's a certain correlation I've found in my experience. There are certain things that will label you as a person. And this is the thing that I tend to find which makes me laugh. There's a strong correlation between being a city lover, a BMW driver, and being a thoroughly unpleasant individual. That seems to be the trifactor.
I don't get people who want to go for super fancy cars. Oh, have you noticed that the bigger a person's car is, the worse they drive?
Oh yeah.
That's 100% a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. But yeah, no, I'm very old-fashioned with my driving. I like to be able to feel the car respond to the environment, because then I know if I'm going too fast, too slow, if the road is uneven, whatever.
Yeah.
I can't be doing with these cars that are so high-tech, like, if you fart, it opens a window for you. So it just cuts you off from the universe around you. And they're boring. I'm more likely to fall asleep and crash and die.
BMW drivers hate indicators.
BMW drivers hate other road users. That's just a general thing.
Yeah,
and I say this as as somebody who has several friends who drive BMWs. And my personal favourite is a friend who I will not name, but certain people will definitely already know who I'm talking about, who saved up, bought the top range BMW, and you can tell that he's a city boy because of the way he drives it.
Yeah.
So he's from Landon, and when he sat in traffic or at lights, he'd be like, "Come on, Grandad, put your foot down, let's go." The minute he hits a country road, drives at the exact same speed, very quietly, very cautiously. And it's like, you're used to mouthing off and being obnoxious to people because you're in traffic and nobody's going to respond. You can't drive on a country road because you've never driven on a country road before. And it's hilarious. It genuinely is. I agree. You take your life in your hands, Norella, when you go on certain country roads, but that's part of the charm. And at the end of the day, it's your choice if you want to drive like an idiot around that blind corner through a hedge.
Yeah, country roads are dangerous because of the roads. City roads are dangerous because of the drivers. I feel safer in the hands of the roads.
Yeah.
The roads are smarter. I can just go slow at my own pace and not die.
Yeah. But it always makes me laugh when they're like, "Oh, this dangerous country road, this lunatic put his car through a hedge." And he goes, "Have you mentioned that he was doing like 90 round a blind corner in the wet?"
Yeah. Well, the taxis. Oof. I mean, taxis are bad enough around here.
Yeah, taxis are just... I mean, don't get me wrong, the idea of driving abroad does not appeal to me. I love driving in this country, and I'm quite happy to drive, as everybody knows who knows me. But learning another country's rules of the road, I can't be bothered with. But equally, getting in a taxi where I might get mugged, stabbed, and/or sold into slavery doesn't appeal either. depending which country you go to.
How they like to drive in Texas, yeah?
Yeah, big open roads, big empty space, quite a lot of fast bits.
Yeah.
But the road itself is pretty poor, you've got to say, Narelle. Like, they're quite cracked and ragged because, you know, Texas weather. And if you were driving in Texas, though, man, would you want to drive a British car or a Texan truck?
I wouldn't want a truck. I'm quite happy with my simple, tiny car. I guess it does everything I need.
It's everything you need at a fraction of the speed that everybody else's does.
Yeah. If
Big-
you can reach
big
the speed
ol-
limit, what more do I need?
Big old pickup, yeah. Have to watch out for it being a bone shaker, though.
Yeah, taxis here follow no laws but their own.
Yeah. Like white van men. Although they seem to be in relative decline these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, taxis definitely. I mean, I've had several run-ins relatively recently with taxis where they've like pipped me when I haven't given them right of way, and it's like, it's not your right of way.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't get it.
You'd think people who drove for a living would drive better.
But driving better means you're usually slower.
Yeah.
Although I've never understood that. So taxis want to get from A to B as quick as possible to make the customer happy, but going as slow as possible gets them more money.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
I think some of them charge by like distance travelled, but
Yeah, it definitely just used to be a time thing though. Like when I was growing up, like you get in a taxi because if you were sat in traffic, you'd be like, "Come on, come on."
yeah.
Well, obviously everything's changed now with the advent of kidnap cars. Oh, sorry, I mean Uber, and all the stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean Uber drivers aren't even like registered taxi drivers.
No.
They just get a lift off some guy. That seems uncomfortable to me.
People love it though. I know so many
Yeah, I
people
don't
that
get
use
it.
it. I don't get it. I mean, to be fair, there are some innovations in the world that I am okay with, even though I probably shouldn't be. Deliveroo, for example.
Yeah.
Never has it been so easy to get something I want delivered to me wherever I am. I can be in the middle of nowhere in Derby. As long as I can give them a delivery point, they will
Yeah.
bring it to me.
Will you deliver to a park bench?
Yeah. And
Oh, that sucks, Miki. Speaking of taxi drivers.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Just part of being a taxi driver is having no consideration for fellow human beings and just generally being an arsehole.
Yeah.
Not to say that there aren't nice taxi drivers, because there are. We're not tarring them all with the same brush. But the stereotype exists for a reason.
Yeah. I see a taxi driver while I'm out driving and I get nervous.
You just kind of see them flying up to you and you go, are you really going to do that? Are you really? Yeah, oh, okay, you are. As they go flying past you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Deliveroo. And thanks to you, this is purely your fault. I've now gotten into Wagamamas.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Wagamama's with me?
No, but you told me about it originally.
Okay. I told you that it existed.
Well, no, I knew it existed, and you were like, I would like to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll see about sorting it out sometime. And then I think when we were in Derby for that big meetup, you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the big,
Yeah,
the food court kind
yeah,
of
the
place.
food court.
Yeah.
But you had one. I did not have one, but I looked at yours and I was like, that's quite interesting. I might have to try it sometime.
Yeah,
and
I've got one as well.
Yeah, I've now been 2-3 times, maybe more recently.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it in terms of just the flavour. I remember last time I went, I had something like some kind of beef fritter starter thing, which was quite pleasant. And then I had the chicken ramen and some ridiculously tasty fruit smoothie thing that was 90% foam, but I didn't care. And then a pudding that I can't remember what it was, but it was lovely. And it's like, it's not that unhealthy in terms of what you eat, but it is quite calorific.
I have Wagamama's at every opportunity. I've never had a bad meal there.
Well, this is the thing. I've never had a bad meal there, and I don't have them at every opportunity because if I did, I would have them a lot because Deliveroo exists.
Yeah.
They're not terribly cheap, but they're probably about right for what you get. Because you get a fair amount of food. I like the chicken ramen, I really do, and I usually get to the end of it and go, that was a good meal. I'm quite full.
Yeah, buses around here aren't awful, but they are basically government taxis. The drivers do not drive like people who drive for a living. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gibraltar.
I don't think buses are too bad though, like you say, because they're just...
Yeah, most bus drivers Most bus drivers are fine, but you get the odd one who's pretty bad.
Yeah. I feel like bus drivers are just people who've got into a job because they didn't really know what to do and they know they can drive.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't meet many people who went into a bus driving because they wanted to be a bus driver.
Yeah. Hey, at least it happened in a driving lesson, Miki. You had your chance to learn from it in safe conditions. Brace yourself for how bad they're going to be in real life.
Oh yeah. It's nothing worse than other motorists.
Yeah.
I mean, I've literally been ran off the road, so...
Yeah. Last time I went to Wagamama's was when I was visiting Burzum up in Scotland. And I saw they had these steamed buns in both.
Yes, I had some of those.
Yeah.
They were so good.
Yeah.
I had steamed buns with pulled pork, and it was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, I had a steamed bun starter, and I was.
Whoo, 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 whoo.
Don't get excited. It's not going to bring back Pyrokeet.
No, it's not.
Kanpai. So yeah, I had the steamed buns for starter, and I was like, these are the best thing I've ever tasted. Oh, they're also on the side dish menu. I'm gonna have more of them with my main meal. So I did, and they were still delicious. And I was like, do I have the gall? And I eventually decided I did. I will have my dessert with a side of steamed buns, please.
Do you want to know the first place I had steamed buns ever? First place I ever had steamed buns was Cosmo, where they had custard steamed buns as a dessert, and they were amazing. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I think I'd heard about steamed buns being savoury, but to me they'd always seemed like a sweet thing. And then when I went there and they had it as a pudding, I was like, yeah, this is totally a sweet thing. I'm having this. And I had it and it was gorgeous. So then when I was in Wagamama's, it was like steamed buns and pulled pork. I was like, I'm so confused right now, but I feel like I need to try it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good that it didn't happen on your driving test, but I mean,
You're welcome. We literally make you hungry every stream, Miki.
part of the point of the driving test is to be horrifically panicked. They want to know that you can drive well even when you're nervous or upset.
When I slam my forehead on the dashboard, I want you to crawl out of the wreckage and fetch help.
Yeah. I mean, driving in real life, you're not always going to be having a good day. That's what they need to know.
You still drive like an old woman.
The more you tell me that I drive like an old woman, the more I feel like I'm driving right.
You do drive like an old woman. Which worries me when you get old, how are you going to drive?
I like to arrive at my destination intact, okay? I have never had the slightest bit of an accident, not even the tiniest bump.
You also do the least amount of driving out of everybody we know.
That is true. That is something that has to be taken into account. I don't drive often or far. But still. I've got a perfect record. No points on my license or anything.
Yeah, because you don't frigging go anywhere.
On 3 occasions, a policeman has pulled me over to say, good job.
Really?
I'd like that.
As opposed to pulling you over and going, sir, you're driving so far under the speed limit, I've had to stop you. Yeah, I can believe you drive like an old man as well. I mean, it's pretty fair to say that of the three of us, I definitely have driven the most, covered the most ground, and probably had the most incidents.
So probably all fair to say. Did you know that there was a second gear? Well, yes, officer, but I was always told to drive appropriate to the road conditions, not to the speed limit. I mean, there's other drivers out today, and I don't trust them one bit.
I still remember when you first passed and you developed white car blindness.
Oh man, I forgot that was our running joke for a while. I can't see white cars, they're all invisible to me, I just see through them. Any other car I'm fine, but white cars, no.
I remember my favourite incident of being pulled over by the police. So I'd been to Manchester Airport to pick Kat and her cousin up. Her cousin was coming over from America to visit her. And I was obviously driving. Her cousin sat in the front and she sat in the back. And we set off and a police car was behind us and they followed us for what must have been at least 25 miles.
Yeah.
And I was watching him in the rearview mirror and I was, because everybody gets paranoid when there's a police car following them anyway.
Yeah.
But I was watching this police car and I was like, he's definitely following me. Like, he's literally, every turn I've taken, he's followed me. He's following me. What the hell? And then eventually we were driving along and he put his lights on and pulled me over and I was like, he was following me. Oh God, what have I done? Oh God, I wasn't speeding. Oh, I don't know. And he, stood next to the car, pointed to wind the window down. So I wound the window down and he leaned straight past me to Kat in the back and he went, will you sit back and stop leaning forward? And she just went, okay, he just sat straight back. And he was like, put your belt on and stop leaning forward and distracting the driver. And I was just sat there like, what is happening right now?
Pulled you over to yell at your passenger.
Yeah. Didn't even say anything to me, like, as the driver, like, your passenger shouldn't be sitting forward like that. Just went, leaned and went, stop doing that.
And you're not wearing your belt is illegal.
I know, but this is the thing.
Got a point.
This is the thing. She was wearing a belt, but she was just wearing it across the middle so she could lean forward. So she got a belt across the midriff, but she hadn't got it over the shoulder. But it was hilarious.
I think I'm with the copper on that one.
I know, but it's like,
Yeah.
you've been following me for 25 miles, getting steadily more annoyed by that, I feel. To the point where you're like, I'm going to pull him over. I'm going to flipping let him have it.
I assume his partner in the passenger seat was like, no, dude, calm down. He's like, no, I'm going to pull him over. Listen, give him a break, okay? Okay? They're just leaning forward, it's fine. It's driving me mad.
But well, this is what I mean. Did it start out with him just sort of following me out of the, out of the area without meaning to, just like going, oh, and then he just, is that person leaning forward?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on this. No, it definitely looks like they're leaning forward. They're doing it quite a lot. I think I might need to have just steadily escalated from minor incident, don't bother, to I'm going to pull that person over.
Yeah.
And it was the sort of thing though, like after it happened, I just sort of sat there and I was like, okay, that happened, it is a thing. Did you not have something better to do?
I mean, I assume he was driving around looking for better things to do when he encountered that.
Well, this is the thing. After he pulled us over, he got back in the car and he just set off, like, way faster than the rest of the cars. I was like, did you get in his car and his mate went, we've actually got somewhere to be now. We've got something to do.
Yeah.
But no, it was a hilarious and very strange incident.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that is my favourite being pulled over by a copper memory.
I think he missed a trick by not knocking on her window and telling her to wind it down. Actually pulling over your passenger.
I think the car isn't at the time. I don't think the rear windows actually went down.
Constable, she's a visitor from a strange land.
It was just such a stupid scenario, but it was great.
This is important, damn it.
Yeah. I feel like there's quite a few, I've heard quite a few stupid police stories from other people and other members of my family. One of my favourite stories was one of my friends told me about when he and his mate had been out drinking and they got pulled over. And he says, "You know why I pulled you over?" And he goes, "Is it because you suspect we're drunk, sir?" And he went, "It might be." And he goes, "I can assure you we're not drunk." At which point his passenger leaned over laughing and went, "Does your head go all the way to the top of that helmet?" Didn't do anything for the case that they hadn't been drinking.
Yeah.
I think my personal favourite story that I've heard from my dad, who has many stories of run-ins with the police,
Yeah.
was one where he and his friend were coming back from, I think it might have been London, in a car. And they got pulled over by the police because the tail light had gone out. And the police said, "Oh, your tail light's gone out." And he said, "All right." And he went, and my dad's mate went to the back of the car, kicked the back of the car, and the tail light came in and went, "There you go, problem solved." And he says, "Are you going to come around and kick your windscreen as well?" And he went, "Well, what's wrong with your windscreen?" And he goes, "Well, your tax is out of date." Got taken before the magistrate, who gave him 3 months, I think it was, for his things not being up to date and correct. And he said, "That's 3 months. Do you have anything to say to that?" And the guy went, "3 months? I could do that standing on my head." To which the magistrate replied with, "Well, I'll give you another 3 to get back on your feet then."
Yeah, don't sass them.
Yeah, do not sass the guy who's about to put you away. Even if it's only for a little while, just be humble.
Yeah.
It will only get worse if you sass him. Oh.
The enemy are getting an unreasonable number of crits tonight.
Yes, unreasonable. That's what it was when we lost Pyrokeet.
Yeah, no sarcasm and no jokes. If you make a joke to the magistrate, he better laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, he might crack him up and still get contempt of court.
Yeah, he might crease himself and then go, "Ha ha, you're going to jail."
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's what I would do as a magistrate.
The fact that he finds you genuinely funny does not necessarily mean that he doesn't think you're disrespecting the courtroom and breaking the law.
Yeah, it's not a defence to make me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hey Miki, I'm kind of curious. You said that you spent 3 years living in a city. Was that when you were younger, or did you go to university there or something? And never delay the just joking. I feel like if you need to deploy a just joking, then you've already gone too far in a courtroom.
Yeah.
Unless I was just joking, officer, is a key part of your defense.
I mean, to be fair, I got in trouble at work once for telling a joke that was deemed inappropriate.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious at the time, as did several of my friends, but somebody didn't and complained about me about it. So context, I was at the time, I was being investigated for a cancer scare.
Okay.
So see your face. Okay, this is a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was being investigated for a cancer scare, and I went and had my
terms of service. Are we going to get banned from Twitter? Am I going to have to write you up for this joke being inappropriate?
I don't know. It depends on how the terms of service work. I don't think it's horrendously inappropriate, but
Okay.
but yeah. So I went and had my cancer scan. It was fine. I went to work the next day. I was very, very tired because I just had a really bad night.
Stop the stream. Delete the VOD.
But
Put out a bounty on everybody who watched.
So I'd been very tired that night, and I went to work the next day, and I was just tired, so I was a bit grumpy. And I came in, and one of my colleagues was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired." And they're like, "Are you sure you're okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired." He went, "You don't look like you're okay." And I was like, "I'm fine. I'm just tired. Please leave me alone." And they were like, "Is it the thing? Are you worried about your results? Are you scared about that?" Is that what... And I was just like, "Please shut up and leave me alone. It's not that. I'm just tired." And they said, you know, and they just kept pecking away at me because they've got nothing better to do with their life.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I said, "Okay, fine. If you really want to know, I've had my results." And she was like, "Okay, what did the results say?" And I said, "Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is I don't have cancer." And she was like, "Oh, thank God." I went, "The bad news is I was lying about the good news."
Okay.
See, I thought that was hilarious.
I think it's pretty funny. I guess you got to know your audience is the
I
problem.
thought that was hilarious. She didn't and reported me to my manager for that joke. And I got told off.
I mean, when it's your own cancer that we're talking about,
Yeah,
I feel there's a little leeway
That's
there.
what I mean. I was like, it was my joke, you know. I was the thing of that. Thank you, Norella. That was funny. I thought that was perfectly acceptable humour.
Also, nice, Miki. Did you study anything interesting? Anything exciting? Ooh, learning feint attack. Well, yeah, I feel like you should have gotten away with that one.
Yeah, I thought that was fine.
You get rid of attract.
Yeah.
Never used it.
Are we going to evolve now? Please tell us we're going to evolve.
Yeah, normally you evolve before you get moves. Well, not always, though, do you?
No. Yeah. Are we safe? Did I violate any terms of service?
Nah, I think you're good.
But yeah, like I thought that was perfectly fine because it was me that was the
Yeah.
I was the subject.
Yeah, you were the can see.
Yeah, the can see. I think that person just had a stick up the butt.
Yeah. That much they're pestering you, it sounds like they're about to cause trouble.
Well, yeah, basically, my argument for telling the joke was, well, they just wanted some gossip, so I thought I'll just have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
I mean, they were basically doing the work equivalent of Mrs. Doyle from Father Ted. Ah, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
Yeah.
And I believe it's considered bad workplace practice to tell your colleagues to go and fornicate themselves with an iron stick.
Yeah, so a light-hearted joke to diffuse the situation seemed appropriate there.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Maybe this is why you're about to become unemployed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use humor as a defense mechanism, you know, when people bother me, I punch them and laugh a lot.
Yeah. I use humour as a defence mechanism. When somebody threatens me, I tell them they're fat. How is that funny? Well, I found it funny.
Made me feel better.
Yeah.
I was just asking about what you studied, Miki. I mean, you don't have to say specifically what it was if you don't want. I was just asking, you know, anything exciting? Anything crazy interesting? Just curious.
It's not allowed to be something that makes us look dumber than we are. I mean, there's a wide bracket for that, so...
Rocket physics.
Oh. Specifically rocket physics as opposed to general physics or...
Yeah, literally rocket science.
Ah, it. Everybody likes a bit of it.
Information technology. Yeah, it's a good one to have. You can use it. You can use it just about everywhere. Computers aren't going away anytime soon.
That's what you think.
Yeah. a solid one to me. Yeah. Anybody sensible would go for IT as their degree these days. None of us did.
No, because we hated it. Who were we to know that we were going to end up using it more and more and more?
I'd probably have gone for it if I could have, but they didn't do IT qualifications at my school, so I couldn't get a GCSE in it because they didn't do it, which means I couldn't apply for an A level in it, which means I couldn't go to a university for it. So once again, my terrible school ruins everything.
That's fine. We were more bothered about you being a rocket scientist or like a biochemist. And then we would have to sit here and go, ah.
Yeah, I have degrees in rocket physics, biochemistry, and while I was doing those, I found myself at a loss for what to do in the evenings.
So I did a PhD on the human condition.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair. That's cool, Miki. It's a good one to know. I'll consult you with all my computer problems from now on. So I don't think we're getting these two to a level 20
No.
stream. I think it's about time to call it.
Yep.
Took a little longer than we liked. We got a gym done today, though.
Yes, we got a gym done and lost our first Pokemon.
Yeah. Hopefully we're going to hit a new route on the way past here, once we get to a safe level.
Then we've got to try and catch something.
Yeah. Okay, we've only got 2 more to get up to level 20. It shouldn't take us long at the start of the next session, and then we can plow through, right? It'll be easy. Everything will be fun and safe and comfortable. There won't be any overwhelming terror.
This game is evil.
Yeah. Oh. So hey, thanks for watching, everybody. You've been great company tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So yeah, next Pokemon night gonna be Monday evening.
Yeah?
Yeah, that good with you?
Yeah.
I'll be back tomorrow with Dragon's Dogma in the afternoon. And then Friday it's going to be Demon Souls in the afternoon, followed by the team stream in the evening. It should be fun. What game we'll play will depend on who shows up, but it's going to be a few of us just having a laugh together. Should be good times. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Appreciate all of you, and hope to see you next time. You wanna say goodbye? You're just gonna nod at the camera that's turned off?
I'm just gonna nod at the screens. I have nothing to add.
That's fair. Good night, everybody. Hope you all sleep well.